What?
I just pressed the live button, but we're not. Okay, we're starting now. You guys ready?
Ready, set,
Let's go.
Let's
go.
And we're live with lights.
With lights.
Red light district.
I don't know. It's
Those red lights are sharp, for real.
Hi everyone, I am Nick, and we have
Maria.
And we have Harold.
He's in the
That is
zone.
Harold.
He's in the zone.
For sure.
And today's special guest is LegoFanBubba,
LegoFanBubba,
aka Ben from
Very, very cool. We are inspired tonight, yo.
Y'all are killing it with the red lights and the red and black everything and the hats. Killing it.
So this is all the packages from Amazon. That's what's happening. We need to make the atmosphere.
She didn't know. She's like, where did all these packages
I
come
know.
from?
You were supposed to look the other way when those showed up. You were supposed to look the other way.
Seriously.
But welcome to Full of Bricks, Season 4, Episode 37.
Like my age.
And no, well, not really. And today is September 29th, 2023. And today, our special guest is Ben, aka LegoFanBubba. Welcome.
Thank you guys for having me.
Yes. So, A-Fall After Dark, as you can see on his shirt.
Crying.
He's,
Yeah.
one of the codes.
Cool.
And we decided to make our stream
as if we're also A-Fall After Dark. And I mean, it is after dark, and we are all
It is
A-Falls
after dark.
here.
It is.
So,
This is true.
You know, I think this is
Not everybody has to be as rough as we are.
Right?
Yeah.
We're usually a
But
very
you know-
PG kind of show, but we're going to try
No,
to dive
The red
deep.
works for you guys. The red works for you guys. It does.
Red works.
It's sharp.
Oh,
So we have the backwards hats. Harold had a backwards hat, but he switched. And we have the shirts, the red.
You do all the red and blacks. I love it.
So
I love it.
it's working. It's working.
It's a whole.
So
it's a
our-
whole vibe. It's a whole vibe.
yeah, this is a whole list.
Right? Want to make it very atmospheric.
Definitely.
As if we're
Definitely.
from, right?
Nick just want to play with his lights.
I know. Does this look good? Do I look good in red?
Yeah, it's good.
100%. 100%. Everybody looks good in red.
Right?
I can't see though, but
I'm sticking with that. You know, it might be a little. Can you even breathe under there? I don't even know.
yeah, a little bit.
And I feel like you're getting steamy.
It has vents.
A little bit.
Your glasses are probably fogging up. So in the chat we have YOLO. YOLO's
Hey,
in the
YOLO.
chat. Is this A-Fall After
What's up,
Dark?
YOLO?
A-Fall After Dark.
Kind of.
It's the preview.
Fob
It's the preview.
style. FOB.
Inks
Yes.
and pens after dark.
Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna go into our first
Let's
segment,
dive into that.
which is
Oh, I have time to like change the banner.
getting to know Ben. So we met Ben at Brick World Chicago,
Ah.
and I guess Harold, did you get to meet Ben at Brick World Chicago?
Yeah, he wore a black T-shirt with a black and red hat.
He knew the moment he saw you was for the first time.
Pretty hard to miss. Pretty hard to miss.
No, I
Was that your first time at Chicago?
I actually live in the area. So
Oh,
last year was my first time at Brick World as an A-Fall.
Okay.
2019, 2017 to 2019, I had gone just as like a weekend person.
yeah,
okay.
yeah, the public.
And then I remember seeing in 2019, like I started following like the Brick World Facebook page and stuff, and
Mhm.
I was like, wait, they don't start till Saturday. What are these people doing here? And then it was showing like they had all these little events and things, and I was like,
yeah.
I'm missing out on a whole bunch of stuff here. I was like, okay, cool. Well, next year I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go for the couple days. Well, then the COVIDs, so nothing happened in 2020 and in 2021.
Yeah.
But then in 2022, I was like, let's go. And at that
Found
point, like
it in.
I did, and I'd made like I'd always kind of been a Instagram lurker. Like I would watch things, but I participate in things. And then I remember I saw a live once, and I was like, that's actually pretty cool. Like people just get together and talk about Lego and stuff.
Mhm.
And then I made this dumb reel. Like there was like, you get that on Amazon? Where you get that? Like just meeting people that you have stuff in common with. You know what I mean? And one of the guys reached out to me. May the brick be with you, Jesse. I don't know if you guys know him or not. Super nice guy.
Okay.
But he was like, would you want to come on our Saturday morning live? And I was like, oh my God.
Okay.
Like, oh, right.
Me?
Well,
Me?
okay.
I'm just lurking.
Me?
Cool. All right. And they go live at like 7 a.m. their time, which is 6 a.m. my time. So I'm waking up at 5:30 in the morning on a Saturday to go live. But like after that, I was like, okay, this like I enjoy this. This is what I want to get more involved in.
Yeah.
And I started doing it more and more, and I made a lot more friends. So when like January 2022, I was talking about how I was going to go to Brick World and I was going to do the AFOL part of it, and I just kept talking about it. And before I know it, I have like a couple friends coming. Well, then that just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and then there was like 30 people I knew just that I'd met on Instagram. I was meeting in person
Wow.
Oh wow.
at Brick World. Like it was so
That's cool.
surreal and so amazing. But yeah, it was crazy.
So how did you find last year's Brick World Chicago compared to this year's Brick World Chicago?
You're like a veteran. You're like, I got this.
Was there even more people that you ended
Connected
up
with,
connecting with, or was it just the
There
same?
were
that
more
you-
people
that you
this
met?
year. Oh, there were way more this year, but it was also way more overwhelming for me.
Mhm.
I'm the type like I can be talking and chatting to people for a while, and then I'm like, whoop, I need a timeout. So
Yeah.
I go in my room, hang out for a little bit, get myself together, and then go back out and do it that. But last year didn't feel as overwhelming because there were a lot of people, but it wasn't as many people.
I think
It wasn't
people
like
just merging too, right? After sort of like the
Yes.
closures. And so people were
Yes.
sort of a bit wary. The numbers weren't that high. I even found like this.
But it was
last-
still high, was it? Was it not? Compared to like
this year.
no,
No, the year
last
before.
2022, there were still a lot.
I mean,
of people.
there was still a lot. I didn't know what to expect. Like I remember the public day. I was like, absolutely not. I'm not dealing with any.
Mhm,
My
mhm.
friends were all displaying and stuff, and I was like, I'm going that way in the hotel.
Yes.
I've seen all the stuff that I want to see without the other humans around, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Y'all want to chit chat about your stuff? You have fun. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, no, it was definitely very full. Like even just the AFOL days, and I mean, I didn't even go. Like I just dropped these two guys, and then I went and gallivanted all over Chicago. Like I was Uber Eats, I was Uber
Yeah.
Drive
Nice.
and everything. But even the AFOL days felt like a show
was.
already, which it was, right? And
Mhm.
then I couldn't imagine even how the public days were gonna be like. But I was like. But no, it was quite the event to be at and to
Definitely.
really celebrate Lego again for all the creativity that it brings people together. So, when you mentioned you couldn't believe how many people got together just from your connections through Instagram, it is that connection where you're following somebody, you're making comments on their videos or their content creation, and then to meet them live, you feel a kinship already. It's like, oh, I've known you for quite some time. Oh my gosh, this is like the first time I'm seeing you. How unreal!
I can actually touch you. I can touch you.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. Like where they're going, we know them, right?
The height,
Yeah.
like
Know
what
them,
Harold
right?
Harold was saying, you get surprised by people's heights because
Yeah.
on screen you just see this part and you don't.
Yep.
Oh, you're this tall.
I'm as
or
tall
this
as everybody.
Yeah, you think.
Wait, are you another tacos? Do you think you're taller than you actually are?
I am as
that's-
tall as everybody. I can eat as much as everybody. All of the above as everybody.
She's
I can
five,
drink as much as
5'0".
5'0", 60
So-
inches.
She's not that tall.
60 inches. But I do. I feel like if I can see
I
your
think I'm-
eyes, if
I
I'm
think
beside
I'm
you,
about-
I'm your height.
I'm about Ben's height, or maybe Ben's like a little bit taller than me. From when
I thought I was 5'10" up for the longest time, but apparently I'm 5'9". So, and that's without
Okay,
my
so
shoes at the
not-
doctor's office. I found out last year. So,
Oh, I mean, we kind of shrink as we get older, but
it's true.
it's a possibility, right? That's
It's part of it. It's part of it.
But that's cool. But what got you into Lego from the get-go?
So I didn't have Lego growing up. My parents were like, no. because
Did
the
you
little
want it
piece,
then?
like
Did you want
did.
Lego?
I did. And my cousin had a lot of it, but they saw all the little pieces and they were like, you can have as many Ninja Turtles as you want, but we're not doing Lego.
Yeah.
So, which was fine. Like, all right, like I love Ninja Turtles too. Like, that was my jam. Me and my brother had a massive collection. But my daughter was born in 2015, and we had just moved to a new place right about when she was 6 months old, and there was the mall is like less than 2 miles from me, and we're just going around one day, and I see there's a Lego store, and I was like, I think I want to pop in there just to see what they have, because I'm a grown up now. Like, if I want to
Yeah.
get Lego,
Yeah.
And
I
you
can
felt
get-
like your baby wanted to visit the
Yes.
Lego store, right?
Exactly.
It's like-
I'm a
so
grown-up.
we went in, and the first set I got was a 3-in-1. It was a 3-in-1 deli and bike shop.
Okay,
Oh.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
were the first ones I got.
I remember that one. That's
And
a
then
good
it
one.
just exploded from there.
The baby wanted more sets.
Exactly. And now, like, I mean, so I've been going. My kid will be 9 in February, and we've been
Yeah.
going there since she was 6 months. They've watched her grow up.
Oh
Like,
wow, I love
they've
it.
watched her grow up, and she has favorite ones that work there. I actually work part time there now, so it's kind of like a little full circle thing. So
Oh, nice.
it's awesome.
So
That's
you've
awesome.
been collecting Lego for a while. You're not just a COVID baby, because a lot of the
Yeah, not COVID, baby.
Right.
Hey, COVID gave me a lot more time to like organize my loft and stuff.
No
Though I
kidding.
don't
This
have
has
any
been
regrets
that.
about it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Same.
People
So
are
are
like, I
you
miss going out. No, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm happy being at home.
are you mostly into the creator sets, or what other themes do you like?
So it started with the 3-in-1s, and then my first modular I got was a detective's office, and that
Ooh,
That's
just
a good one.
I like
sent me down a rabbit hole that I probably shouldn't have gone
Deep.
down.
Oh no!
Deep.
So you have all the
But
modulars. There. It's hard. It's hard
have-
to see which ones you have there.
Why? Because
so
kind of-
actually,
I see the
I'm in
Daily
the-
Bugle. I
This
think.
is why we have guests,
that
because we want to
Daily
peek
Bugle?
in people's houses. We're just like
I'm actually in the middle of taking them apart because I need to change the scenery.
Oh, that is the Daily Bugle.
Oh.
So yeah, that's the Daily
Detective's
Bugle
office.
there. Ninjago stuff over there.
Oh,
We got
right.
Police Station, Assembly Square, Palace Cinema, and then the other ones are behind me.
Oh, fancy.
So
Is that the
I
attic? Are
started-
you like in? Because I see like a slope. Is that
yeah, I'm in a loft. So I live in a townhouse.
okay?
This is the loft
Okay.
area.
Very
Okay.
nice.
Stairs right over there. So it's messy over there. But yeah, I need to change scenery. Like I love all the
Gerald.
modulars. I have
I've
all the
never quite
ones, but
sniffed. Yes.
did he sniff that? Is that what you said?
No.
He was putting his
He was
glass-
trying to put glasses on his stormtrooper. When was the last time you've seen a stormtrooper with glasses? That should be a look. That's a good look, actually. I'm gonna
You're
try
gonna
to.
break your glasses though.
But you know what? This part now looks like a mustache.
Yeah.
Mouth part looks like a mustache
Yeah.
now.
So you're saying you had all of the modulars except?
Except Corner Cafe.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
the only
wow.
one I don't
So you
have.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
But they're not all that on that strip. You have
No,
some
they're
of
not.
them-
There's
Yeah.
Um,
you can see the
Oh,
brick bank.
okay.
they're
I
behind
see it
me.
there. I see
Like I
it.
said, I need to change the scenery, so I'm swapping things out slowly.
Oh, that's good.
Are those
Yeah,
Taking
Calyx
them
shells?
apart,
They're
oldest
modulars.
to newest.
No,
Are those the Calyx shell? No, they can't be. They're too. The modulars.
What was
won't
that?
fit in the Calyx.
Oh, I see.
I was wondering if those were the IKEA Calyx shelves, but I
They
think-
are actually
Oh, I didn't realize a modular can fit inside. one
uh-oh.
of them.
Uh-oh.
not all of them.
We're okay.
Only if
Okay.
they're certain height. Only if they're certain height.
Yes.
That's why the other ones live over here. Like Palace Cinema won't fit in there. Assembly Square's too big. Police
Oh,
Station's
gotcha.
too big. So I did them in order on the Calyx shelves, and the ones that didn't fit, they would start in order over here and go that way. Like
Okay.
over there, I had the Fire Brigade, Town Hall, which I've taken those two apart, and then Palace Cinema will be next, and whatever falls in suit back there.
Nice. Yeah, I like the Calyx shelves. We have a bunch. And then recently I started getting the Calyx inserts. Do you know about the Calyx inserts?
You double up your shelving.
They have them.
I
They
do
have those now.
Yeah, I got some of those for. Okay, I don't know if you can see. Oh, hold on.
We're going to get him to show us
Okay.
more. That's exactly our trick.
Whoa.
So these here, this is all like
Oh,
broken down sets and stuff. This is where I keep like the loose bins that I put my storage in, like my parts that are separated in goes there. And I can't remember what's down there, but the rest is all like, actually these 3 up here are GWPs that I haven't opened yet. And then the rest is all loose broken down sets.
mhm.
And then
Very nice.
obviously the AT-AT and
Star
Destroyer back
Destroyer.
there.
I still didn't get.
Are you gonna get the Venator?
The Venator.
I'm not, because let me tell you guys this. I'm not the biggest Star Wars fan. I'm really not. The sets I have,
Why did you get those?
Scandal.
I won them as prizes at my Lego store.
Oh,
free is
what?
best.
So
Those are why.
yeah.
You won the AT, UCS AT-AT, and the UCS Star Destroyer.
as prizes.
What was the contest?
Nick's like, I've got to go to your Lego store because there's nothing happening here like that here.
Ew.
We're being trapped
So,
here. We see too much money.
You guys, I mean, you've all been to the Lego store, I assume.
Mhm.
Yes.
You know how, well, at our store, we're always like, just if you have a second, there's a 2-minute survey on here. So at our store, we have a
We've done this
Candyland
survey.
board.
Oh.
They help us our stores out a lot. Like it affects so much in our store that people don't even realize half the time. So for every survey we get back, we get to move our piece on the Candyland board. So every time we do a
you
lap,
you work
yes,
at
because I work there part time.
Oh,
yeah.
so you won it through a employee contest.
Yes.
We would totally win. I need to spruce up my resume. Hang on.
Wait, sorry. Continue your story.
No, so I, like
Harold's like,
everything
wait a
you
minute.
do, you can. I've won so many prizes there. So many prizes.
Plus, you have 50% off, right?
Plus, we do get the nice discount. Comes in handy.
Take my money and take all of my money.
I swear, like
Hey,
I'm basically a stay-at-home dad, but I also work part-time at the Lego store, and they really just get my check back most of the time. Like,
yeah.
I'm working there to fuel my obsession. So
Yeah, fund your hobby.
Right.
yeah,
No,
100%.
that's so cool. I love learning because we, over the many shows, other AFOLs too would have told us that they've worked with Lego and stuff. But to discover little blips of how the company works is always like a little bit of a gold.
What about
nugget, right?
the social media bit about how they frown that employees shouldn't be on social media for Lego?
They
I
love
don't-
him so much. They've known him since 2015. He has a pass.
No, you're on there because you're LegoFanBubba.
I mean, if it comes to it, it comes to it. But so far, I haven't had any issues. But I don't promote that I'm an employee.
Promote it.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not
Yeah,
saying
you don't talk
that
about
I'm a
it.
Lego store employee on my profile or anything. Like,
Mhm. Right.
I'm not promoting that. I'm just me.
Yeah.
Don't worry, they're not going to watch this stream.
Too late. Too late.
You know what? If they find this, it's over. But that's okay. That's okay. It was something. Hey,
Now,
Joey.
does your daughter build with you too, since she's grown into the world of Lego, right? Or does she have like an area there that's her corner of Lego City? No, it doesn't look like it, huh? Looks like that whole loft is yours. I know.
It's mine.
Hey, I'm warm.
But so I taught her from a very young age. Like I saw pictures when she would barely. I used to have tables back here because I had a whole city layout. And then I was like, you know what? I want to be able to sort my pieces and stuff. So then I got those drawers. But I have pictures of where like she could not see over the table, just little hands reaching, just like touching stuff. So from a young age, I was kind of like, you can play, but if you break something, you gotta tell me so I can fix it right away. Because Lego can always be fixed. Like that's it.
Yes.
And then I have no idea what I was doing or where I was, but I was cleaning the loft one day, and I'm like dusting all the sets and stuff, and I look in the brick bank, and I was like, "What is going?" There were so many. It was like a rave in the brick bank. Then my kid was just shoving minifigs in left and right. I was like, "What is happening here?"
That's how Lego was meant to be played with, right?
Yeah,
Right.
and it definitely was. I don't know if they were robbing the brick bank or if they were just
Oh, that's
legit
so
having a
too
rave.
funny.
Her storytelling is her storytelling, not mine. But it was, yeah.
What
it's
theme? What themes
What's
does she
that?
like? What themes does she like?
big into dots. Big into dots right now.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Recently,
What does she make then with the dots?
a whole bunch of different mosaics and stuff. Really loves
Oh,
doing the
wow.
bracelets.
Okay.
Yeah, she just really, I didn't think it would be something that she would be into, but she's definitely latched onto it big time. And it's weird, like she'll go for a long stretch without touching any kind of Lego. And then we went to so I don't know if any of you have children, but Lego recently started doing creativity workshops on it's 1 weekend a month. You can sign up your kid for online.
Oh.
So I
At the
usually do the
store?
ones at the store. Yeah.
Mhm.
I usually do the ones on Saturday at my store. So it was last weekend. I didn't have kids scheduled for mine, so I didn't have to do it. But Sunday there were other kids, and I had my kids scheduled to go then too. So when I took her to that, ever since then, every day after she does her homework, she wants to build now. So I'm like, go for it.
All right.
Brickheads
Yeah,
too.
for
Brickheads
sure.
are dots and brickheads are
Yeah,
are the
Those are
jam
brickheads
favorite.
right now.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does the creativity workshop work?
So you sign up online. Each month is a different theme. The last month it was dots based. So they sent us like keychains, little. Hold on, actually, I have to
And everything
Little,
is like through Zoom, I'm assuming.
No, they go to the
you do
store.
it in the store.
Oh,
You go in the
okay,
store.
Okay.
This was part of the dots one, but it's adhesive.
Oh, is that a
Oh,
base?
neat.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
it's a base
Suddenly,
plate.
Nick wants to sign up for these creativity things.
It's for
and
kids.
Pretend that we have more kids than what we have.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I don't
So
ask
do they
questions.
get free Lego? They get free Lego if they go? Like they can bring home
So
stuff?
every store is different. But at the dots ones, they got to take what they created home. They got to pick two different things, whether it was like a stick thing or a keychain. I don't remember what the other thing was though. But they got to take home what they made. And then this past month, it was a dreams one. So they had to build
Oh,
something
wow.
that they could see coming up in their dreams that would work in the dream world.
Oh, nice.
So,
Okay.
and
Oh, that's
then
cool.
they got to take that home too. So,
Right.
How many pieces do they get to take home?
As many things as you
Depends
can
on
put
what
on
they
top
built.
of each other.
Basically,
What?
like because every
Could
kid
you, like-
they gave.
No, go
No,
ahead.
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was gonna
No, I
say,
was
could you
just
build
like-
like anything? Like I don't know,
No,
2,000
Nick, we
pieces,
can't be.
So
and then just put it in,
the-
bring it home to
the
dad.
event, they only get build time for like 25 to 30 minutes. So whatever they can build in that time,
Whoa.
which doesn't seem long, but when it's a bunch of like little kids, it's a long time.
It's a long
uh,
time.
Are they allowed to just
but-
build a tower? Just keep stacking
They could
bricks
build
and
whatever
then just
they
bring it
want.
home to dad.
Sounds like we're
Yep,
having
they could build
ulterior
whatever they want.
motives here and different
it's like that.
intentions. I don't know.
Trying to game the system.
Well, before
Get the expensive
pandemic,
pieces.
right?
Get the
Like,
big
if any, we got into Lego from our first guy. He's now almost 19, right? And so
Okay,
he was in grade
okay.
2, and we've had 2 other guys since. But before, Lego would host monthly make and takes or builds.
the
Yeah.
monthly mini
Right?
builds.
And so we would go and like Nick would be working. I would like just take them and line up. And a long time ago, it was like a come free for all.
Yeah.
As long as you make it to that time frame event, and then it grew and suddenly the lineups were just insane through the
Yeah.
mall. I told friends
Because it's
about
free
it.
Lego, but it's
Right.
like 50 pieces, I
So,
guess.
yeah, exactly, right. And,
So
and my
it's
boys
not
love making
unlimited.
it. And then it came, I guess, where they had to set limits and boundaries, and you had to physically sign up online. And suddenly it became too much of a, oh my gosh, like, before it was a free flow. Like if I can make it from work and take them, then we're there,
Yeah.
right? But then suddenly it's like if I
Yeah.
had to slot in at a specific time and I couldn't make it work, it was getting a bit more challenging. And then boom, pandemic, and everything closed down. But the Lego store would have that, and then Toys R Us would also have their own make and takes.
Yeah.
And so, and this is it. It's like, as much as we had all of these Lego, free, one of those make and take, our oldest actually lost an iPad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just got
someone
triggered my
stole
memory.
his iPad in line.
Why does your kid even have it? I don't know, but like literally, I think he
Crazy.
placed it beside him, and this was like a first generation
Yeah.
iPad, like old iPad,
Yeah.
right? And then we came out with a make and take. We're like, holy cow,
Gotta make it take
where
over,
is your iPad? Anyways, that's besides the point. My memory just got triggered. But again, like my kids too grew up so much from these make and take.
Did you take
free
your daughter
bins.
to the make and takes back in the day?
No,
You said
because at
2015,
that time she was too young. She was too
Yeah,
young
Oh, I
for
thought
that.
you can fudge it a little.
Look at her
No,
dexterous
I was too
going
old.
at it.
Okay. No, as much as I was friendly with a lot of the employees there, like they're pretty firm on the
Yeah,
on the age limit.
How long have you been part-time there now?
I actually started in 2020.
Oh,
so
okay,
wow.
okay.
September of 2020. I just hit 3 years this year.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
That's
Yeah, we'll do
cool, that's
part-time
cool.
in
Yeah.
the Lego store in November. We have a
Just
Lego store
November?
in Virginia.
It's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
Wow. I know, I can't imagine. It's like working in your favorite store. You're just like,
I know.
how many more
like,
shifts can I take? How many more shifts I'll take your shifts, I'll take your shifts, I'll take your shifts.
And why do I think I need to leave
Lego
with the
is.
set every time I'm there? I don't. I
Every
do not need to leave with the set every time I'm there. But every
But
time I'm looking like,
oops,
I really want that one. I really do. But
too dangerous. Yeah.
it's so dangerous. So dangerous.
Do you get to help put together the models as well?
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I actually just built last weekend, since no kids signed up for my build slot on Saturday, I got to build the new Winter Village set. So that was great.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
What happens
We all
to
take
like
turns.
all the builds? I guess you guys just put apart, right? Like you just take it apart, like
Or do you guys give it away to one of them employees, do a raffle or something?
We win them as prizes usually.
I
Okay.
love all these like little gold.
I like
nuggets of
prizes.
information. This is
But again,
fantastic.
every store does things differently. Like some stores,
Oh, okay.
if you get a survey, you can pick out a minifig from the thing. Like, but how my
Oh,
store
okay.
is, it's the sets that would be recycled, we can win as prizes. So
Is your store the one
and-
in Schaumburg?
The
no,
generous store.
No, oh, God. That store terrifies me. It's so narrow, it
Does it?
stresses me out.
It's
Oh,
so
stressful.
narrow. Yeah.
Like,
No, we
it-
didn't
yeah,
really
no.
get to the Lego store outside of that one. I don't think so.
Oh,
There's
no.
not one downtown, right?
There is one downtown.
There is
I'm
one
thinking
downtown, Water Tower.
Like right on the mile.
Yeah,
Water
yep.
Tower.
It's in.
In
yeah.
Water Tower. I wanted to go into that
It's
mall,
inside-
and my
I've seen
kids are like,
YouTube
I drag my kids
videos.
everywhere, and they're like, we're so tired from
They have like a
mommy."
nice display window.
Oh, next
They do.
year. No, that's cool.
They do.
So
And this
at
year
your
they
Lego
had-
store, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
This year.
No, I was this year, because with it being in the Water Tower, they have different like exhibits come through on that first floor, and at that time there was a big Harry Potter one. So they had the oh my gosh, why am I blanking? The Harry Potter, the Fort Angelina. They had it on the very first floor, all built out of Lego. So you could go in and set in and take a picture up inside it. From
What
Harry
is that?
Potter,
Fort-
the blue
Fort
Fort
Angelina?
Angelina.
Frangela.
Oh, the
Uh,
car. Like the flying
Yeah,
car?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the flying car.
cool.
Oh,
was like-
okay.
So they had it there where you could just
We know
like,
it as
take
the
pictures.
flying
The flying
car.
car.
flying
I'm like
car.
Angelina Jolie in
We don't
blue?
know the car
Ford?
names.
Who? What?
I guess Harry Potter's my other biggest theme.
Yeah.
It's all over there though.
Well, if you know like the actual brand of the car,
we
the
clearly
flying
are
car.
not worthy of being calling ourselves Harry
Yeah,
Potter
bring the
fans at
Harry
all.
Potter trivia
No. I just
know.
read.
It's
I
okay.
clearly don't
It's
like
okay.
retain detail.
But that's cool.
I've listened to those audiobooks so many times. It's like,
Oh my god.
but the guy who reads
Those
it
are
does
one of
voices.
the best
It's
audiobooks,
amazing.
aren't they? Like the
agree.
the narrator is so good. I know. I feel like there's so many books that I like listen to all the time, but I always go back to like a Harry Potter just
Yep.
to listen. It's one of my favorites too. Terrible.
Do you
It's
go
so
to do you
entertaining.
collect the wands and
Yes.
everything? Do you have you been to I guess Harry Potter Land and all that?
Or even
had-
those
so-
stores, right? Like New York City has one, and I think Chicago has one
Does
too.
Chicago
Like that,
have one?
the Harry Potter store, like the Harry Potter, what's it called? Like the Wizarding World.
If we
There's
do,
one
I ain't seen
north.
it.
Yeah, no, I was on my way up there, and I missed it. It's yeah, no, my kids are used to being dragged around, but like that
Okay.
day, they just weren't gonna get dragged around so much, and I'm like, because we went all the way from the Fine Arts Museum, right? So that was south. And I'm like, we're gonna
Okay.
go all the way up, and we made it. Oh my gosh, we made it up to the Starbucks, the large Starbucks,
Oh, nice.
right? And then I'm like, nope, 2 more blocks up, and it's the Star Wars Wizarding World. And we were just like running out of time because I got to get these guys for dinner back to Schaumburg, and they're just like, no, mom, we're done. And I'm like, you guys suck.
You can go this weekend.
I love you guys, my children, but yeah, there's actually the Wizarding World that I.
But what were you saying?
Nice. Oh, dude,
What were
I
you
got
saying
80.
about-
Yeah, I have no
about
idea
Harry-
what I was just
Me
saying.
too.
Well, I mentioned if you had any of the wands, or if you've been to any of the Harry Potter
Oh,
lands.
I've been to the Wizarding World at Universal in Florida only for the first section that was open. I haven't been since 2012 for that.
So you haven't
Yeah.
been to the Islands of Adventure half.
The Gringotts, the Gringotts.
Where you
can take the
and
train.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or the.
I need to get down there for that because
Yeah.
That's
Well, your
cool.
daughter, should be at a good age now too to also appreciate all of that because it's a lot of
'cause-
walking. Too.
Yeah, 2012 she wasn't.
Yeah.
She wasn't born.
it was. We've done Disney several
Mhm.
times since she's been around, but I think now's about the age.
Yeah.
And even Universal's like Disney, y'all can have them when they're little, but when they get to like 8, 9, 10,
Absolutely.
that's when
Yep.
that's when they
It
go.
gets
Closed.
exciting.
The Chicago one's closed now.
Oh, no
Hmm.
way.
That's why you don't know about it. How did you hear about it then?
Well, I don't know. Whenever
Maybe
I go
it
anywhere in a
was-
city, I make a huge list of things to do.
Yeah.
And that
Maybe
was
it
like
was-
number 8.
Maybe it was closed.
You have no idea.
It wasn't number one. Come on now. Come on.
I know. It was my number 1.
So
No.
has your daughter watched all the movies, or not the
Not
scary
all of
one?
them. Not up to number 4 so far,
Yeah.
but
Or
Okay.
so.
could probably
Pretty
do the
late.
rest of them now because I don't like scary stuff at all, but that one does. So, like, I don't know if you guys
Should be
have
okay.
watched Megan, that scary movie.
Yeah,
I've-
no, I
I've
can't.
seen
It's like the
Can't
talk.
even look at the trailers.
The second that thing started talking, I was like, I'm out. I'm not watching it.
Yeah.
Absolutely
No,
not.
no,
No, thank you.
no.
But that one
You
was
would've
like,
did the
oh, it's no
dance?
problem.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Mm-mm.
No.
I didn't make it to that.
When I
No,
was
thank
younger,
you.
I love horror movies. Love it. Like me and my cousin, we would watch, summer breaks. We would rent at
Nice.
what's it called? What's that movie place?
Blockbuster.
Blockbuster. We would just go through all of Elm Street. We'd go through all of Halloween and just into it. And now that I'm a mom, I'm just like, I can't. There's get rid of that juju. Like the new movie, The Nun, keeps on coming out as trailer. When you mix religion and
Yeah, you just
horror,
don't like
I'm just
the
like
religious
"Woo!"
parts.
Let me start doing the
Mm-mm.
cross right now. Like, oh, I'm good.
Let me tell you. I
that.
tried to be a big boy last weekend. I tried to be a big boy, to be bright,
Oh no.
and watch The Conjuring 2.
Woo!
Oh, The
So
Conjuring
if
2.
I've watched any scary movies, I have to watch them during the day when it's nice and bright outside.
Like
I was like, I'm
outside,
gonna be
you're
a
like
big
watching
boy.
it outside. The sun
it's
glares
fine.
on your TV.
Jason who? Like, I don't care. He can come over if he wants to. That's
Exactly.
fine. But this, I was like, okay, it's dark. It's like pitch black. I'm gonna be a big boy. I'm gonna watch Conjuring 2. First of all, I get nervous, so I talk a lot when I start to get like something scary about to happen, and I'm not here for this. So I just start saying a bunch of stuff, and then that freaking nun popped up. Have you guys seen it?
Yeah.
This lady's hands pop out the side of a. No.
I am not a big boy. I am not a big boy.
I'm not. I'm gonna say like this. That's how I'm gonna say. No, don't sign me up for it. Absolutely not.
Yeah, no.
Sometimes
And then
if you
she
put
got
it
her
on
own whole
mute,
movie.
it's not too bad.
He watches a horror movie on mute, and it's okay.
Sometimes it's if you put it on mute, you don't hear that music happening.
The pending
Really?
doom
Okay.
that's about to
You
pounce
don't get the
on
jump
you.
scare, but then that's only if like
And don't get me wrong,
you think
I
something's
love
happening.
Halloween. Like Halloween is like Christmas and Halloween, top favorite.
I thought the Halloween movie.
Yes.
No. But I love the whole atmosphere, the themes, all of that stuff. But
Yeah.
horror movies, my resistance to it has really like wavered. I'm puddle. I can't do it.
That's okay.
Give me
I don't
give me
even-
Coco. Coco is like my version of a horror movie nowadays.
Right.
You like
There's
horror
skulls,
movies?
I'm a Disney. I'm a Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party kind of guy. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a Universal Hollywood Horror Nights. Like Mickey's Not So Scary. That's my jam.
yeah.
There's
The air
Halloween.
smells like Halloween cookies. Give it to me.
Mhm.
How about you, Harold? What do you like, Harold? Do you like scary?
Scary.
Oh yeah, like a couple weeks ago, I was watching the whole Conjuring series, like Annabelle Creation, while sorting.
Like at Ben?
While sorting, it's just like
Yeah.
candy for him.
then, like-
Give it.
I don't mute it. Like if I know something scary is gonna pop up, I'll just like lower the volume a little bit.
But
You know
that's about
what?
it. Yeah.
It was terrifying to begin with. Okay, let's not even pretend like it wasn't, Mr. Harold, because that
Yeah.
stuff is all scary in its own way.
Like the word
then-
conjuring. It's very
Conj-
scary.
Then they had the audacity to tell me at the end of the movie that it's based on real life events.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
And
I
then-
lost it. I was like, I'm never watching this garbage ever again. I was fine if it was made up stuff. No, I wasn't fine if it was made up.
I didn't
I
know
was
it was
still upset.
real life.
Yeah.
Based
Oh.
on real events, dude. Don't watch it. Don't watch it
Now-
because no.
I didn't know that.
Keep in mind, like I have been wanting to do ghost walk tours. I've been
Oh,
dying
no,
to
I
do
won't do
ghost
that.
walk
Do you guys know what
tours.
that is?
Mm.
And there's
I don't
so
need to know.
many.
Nope.
There's so and my kids, like my two older guys, right? Like they're
That's all
old
you,
enough that
Maria.
they could be like
That's
my
all you.
bodyguard. And I'm like,
Nope.
guys, we are doing it this year. Like I am ready. And there's like lots of old parts of Toronto, like lots of deliciously scary parts, but like the ghost tours are all over, right? Like Chicago has a rich gangster ghost tour
Oh, I bet.
that I was desperate to
Oh,
go to.
Gangster.
And it's just we couldn't, right? And I
Vegas
want to
big.
do those things. Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I had a friend who just went to Paris, France, and they have
Oh.
underground, right, where they bury, like, because they Paris is such an old city that they've actually ran out of space to bury their dead, and so there's actually catacombs underneath the city of Paris. And I'm like, oh my god, like she was excited. Oh yeah, we're going to Paris. We're gonna learn how to like
And
make
you were just
croissants and
excited
macaroon, and
about-
I'm like, oh my god, please go to the underground. So I would love to do that stuff. I
Yeah,
can't
take a
watch
mom with
horror
you.
movies because I can't control
You
the
and Mark
outcome
could
of
go
a
there.
horror movie, but I feel like ghost tours could be,
But
could
you're
be my
fine.
jam.
And dead people in catacombs. That's your jam too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That
Yeah.
doesn't make any kind of sense. I'm just gonna tell you right now, that don't make no kind of sense to me.
Well, because
But you do you.
they're done and dead already, right? Like in my head, I'm like, it's controlled. But like the horror movies, like it really plays on your imagination. The song, the
That's true.
sound, everything is like amplified to nth level of like scaredness. To me, these things are dead. They can't really, like the logical side of my mind is like these dead bones aren't going to get summoned. I mean, unless they do summoned, and you're gonna have nightmares tonight, aren't you?
You know what?
Sorry.
I always have to watch happy stuff before I go to sleep anyway, so
Yeah.
it's fine.
Ooh,
It's
thank
fine.
God for Instagram and all those Lego like buildings.
Maria's talking
I'm gonna
so
watch
cocky.
Bluey
But then
today.
whenever I want to watch a scary movie with
I
her,
can't watch a scary
she
movie.
can't do it. But right now she's like, oh yeah.
But
I
I
can do
love dead stuff.
She's showing off, but in IRL,
Okay, I
it's not
really
happening.
like. I won't be running across the cemetery like now. Like none of those moonlit kind of no. But
I don't know. You better keep an eye on her, Nick. That's all I'm gonna say. You better keep an eye on
But
her.
like horror movies are a whole different. Like when you talk about demons and like the word conjuring is just scary.
even The
in
Walking
itself.
Dead, you wouldn't watch The Walking
Yeah,
Dead.
it's just gory.
and it's not anything.
Listen, if there's any kind of stabbing involved, I'm not about it. No, thank you. Like
It's
Game of
kinda-
Thrones, I watched legit with my thumb in my ears and like this. 80% of the show. 80%. I can't
Oh
do
my
it.
god,
Can't do
you're
it.
so funny.
It's funny because like Japanese horror, you have like The Grudge and then June.
Yes.
I thought the
Okay.
American version was scarier than the Japanese version. And then when I lived
Oh.
in Japan, like there's a scene where like the little boy like creeps out in front of the like closet.
I know you lying.
And we had those closets when I lived in our house. And I was like, oh hells no, I'm gonna lock this up.
Yeah.
See,
not-
you
Harry's
moved in
gonna
and they
scare you.
filmed a movie in there. That's what happened. That's
Yeah.
what happened.
I was like,
yeah.
oh no. And we lived in an old house too, so
The old
Okay.
houses.
this is above my
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God! Look how far we veered off from. Hey, Harry Potter. What kind of which movies do your daughter watch? Not the scary ones. Well, let me tell you about scary.
It's end of September.
Yeah. Let's reel it back. Let's
So,
reel it back.
My kid's braver than
PG.
I am. It's fine. It's fine.
Ben's also a co-host of his own Lego podcaster
Yes.
stream. Can you tell us about A Fall After Dark?
And how did that turn out? Yeah.
So basically it started so this would have to go back in time a little bit. A couple years ago there was 4 of us that used to do lives on Saturday nights, and we
On
were doing
Instagram.
lives, everything was on Instagram. And then things just kind of like fizzled out a little bit, and then Tacos and I had become friends, and we started doing lives on Saturdays. And
Is
it
she
was
also
like
Chicago area? Sorry.
no, she's a East Coaster.
Oh, okay.
And it wasn't every week, but then it kind of just started turning into every
Morphed
week,
into every week.
and then it morphed into like, I think by like July, August of last year, there was like a solid foursome of us.
Yeah.
Then like, life happens and people can't,
Who was the
continue to
foursome?
participate. So at that time it was myself, Tacos, Rick Brickham, and Annabelle. Bricks went out.
Okay.
Okay. And then, like I said, life happens.
Doll.
But we were a foursome for a while. Until I want to say like Rick was with us until March or April, I want to say. And then
Of this year.
And then we added Evan as like a fill-in a couple times.
Is that the Lego
creator.
creator? Okay.
Yeah, that's him.
Cool.
With an
As a
8.
guest,
Yeah.
yes. And I always have to write it out because I always mess it up every time I spell it. So confusing to me. But I get it.
Okay,
Where does that 8 go?
It always messes me up. But then, so he started joining. We went to Brickworld, and after Brickworld, Annabelle was like, I can't, life things are happening. I kind of can't do it anymore. And I was like, okay, I totally understand. But Evan had been on for a couple times before that. And, we gave it another couple weeks, and it was just like the 3 of us just mesh really well together.
Yeah.
And we don't really talk any kind of Lego at all. We
Hello? Did we not talk about ghost tours like 2 seconds ago?
Right? Lego's the thing that brought us all together. It brought us all together. But then there's so much more to all of us than just Lego. So it's just hanging out with your friends every weekend. Like, and yes, we have grown up beverages. And yeah, we do a lot of that's what she said jokes. But we're having a good time. Like
She said.
I love it. Because it's fun. It's fun. And we get, we have, it was crazy to me at Brickworld. Like we had just started doing like t-shirts and stuff. And
a lot of people had your shirt, like your merch, and they were wearing it.
It was so surreal. Like seeing them in person, we're like, okay, we're going to do a picture of, if you have an A Fodder Dark t-shirt, come meet us for a picture. And there was like, I don't even know how many people on the stairs. Like, to me, it was a lot. Like, I was overwhelmed in a very good way, but I was very overwhelmed.
Wow.
Like,
Yeah.
Just seeing that was like, dang, like,
and
I know not everybody watches. Yeah, it did. And not everybody watches all the time. That's okay because everybody has lives, and it's Saturday night. Like most people are out doing stuff. But the support was what was just like, it blew me away.
Yeah.
It really did. It blew me away.
Well, the Lego community is really something else. Like it's really a family onto a family. You know what I mean? And you're right. Like beyond the Lego, you realize that there's so much more for connectivity with other hobbies and stuff. You know what I mean? So it's kind of it's a really good it's a really good environment to be in for sure.
Absolutely.
And you guys go for a long. I've seen like 5-6
Marathon
hours
levels.
on
Those
them.
are the
Like,
old
whoa.
Like you guys really love each other. Like we love Harold, but we're like
These aren't like
we're at 2.5. I gotta have
scheduled-
like bedtime, right?
These aren't like scheduled marathon sessions. They're just like, oh yeah, it's just a regular AFOL after
Yeah,
dark.
they just
like
they
But
have
Harold
that.
and I have to nap sometimes before the show. Like
I know.
you can't see like my panda eyes. You know what I mean? Like there's only so much retinol that I can put on.
I had a nap today.
But you know what? I will say grown up beverages
Help?
kind of extend things longer than
Normal
beverages.
human beverages. Yeah.
Yeah, the longest one we ever did was like 7 hours, which was
Oh my
insane.
gosh.
But normally we try to keep it around like 3 or 4 hours, which is still long. But
What's the format of your show?
we don't really have one.
It's very free floating, you know, like
It really is. Like we just started doing we're actually just testing out this new thing now where it's like, you know, we start off with just 3 of us, and actually last week was the very first week of us testing it out. And we had Pan Friend
Right.
Nudo on. Yeah.
yeah,
So-
yeah, I saw that one.
He came on, like we want to try and bring on
Hey,
Different
what do you
Look
know?
at this, right on cue.
Hi!
Right on cue.
It's like it's like the Conjuring. We've conjured Fred on the show.
The Conjuring.
Oh, I swear, if he pops up like this from behind a picture frame, I'm gonna lose it.
You
I'm
guys
gonna
have adult drinks. We have magic.
lose it. You know, you can go ahead and keep your magic. I don't need any part of it. I don't need any part of it. I'm gonna stick with my magic drink.
All right, sorry,
Um,
you were saying.
I don't know,
Um,
dude. I got the ADD, man. Like, once it's gone, it's gone.
You're talking about the format. You're trying out something.
the format. You
Oh,
said
yeah,
Fred,
yeah, okay.
Fred was on.
See,
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. You just got to redirect me sometimes. That's okay. So like it'll be us for the first little bit, and then we're gonna have our guests on, and we have to end it in an hour because at an hour we still want to have stuff that we can post online to our YouTube and stuff. But after an hour we restart, which is annoying, but it's what we gotta do. So that we can just have a good time the rest of the time. Like we try to keep it a little like PG-13, close to R, I guess, but
Almost 17.
for that first hour, and then once we go in that second part, it's a free for all. Like there's
Yeah,
no
anything goes.
format. Yeah, we're just having a great time hanging out, and it really is just us like talking.
I get
like,
together. Yeah.
Yeah, nonsense.
Drink.
It's
Yeah.
a lot of nonsense.
But that's
a
where
lot of
like all these
drinking.
creative juices come from. All you know.
So the second half, that's not posted.
We
Like,
don't
You guys
post
don't post.
Oh, we're missing
But is it
out.
on? It's live. Like if you have to be
It
there
is live.
to watch it, but then
Yes, you have to be live to watch it.
can't.
But
You
then
can't
it's
it's gone.
Unless
gone
someone's
forever.
videoing it from external and then post it. Like,
Oh man, don't say that because then Taco's gonna get paranoid.
okay, sorry.
People have their.
Yeah.
I mean, people
Right.
will do what they're gonna do. That's fine. But
Yes.
yeah, we
That's
set the
cool.
other stuff to private, so it's still there for us to watch if we want to, but it's definitely private.
The second half will be
Whatever,
posted.
If you say so.
But that's where we really all just kind of like, not that we're super reserved in the first hour, but we're
A bit
Not at
more.
all.
You haven't had all the
Second half.
drinks yet.
Yes.
The
exactly.
drinks aren't flowing yet.
It takes time for it to kick in. It takes time for it to kick
That's
in.
right. That's right. Oh, that's very fun.
I only had a quarter margarita today. I was like, I'm done.
Yeah, I just had my red. I'm out back.
So when I saw you at Brick Slopes, I was lucky enough to get a few of your stickers. I was wondering, where did you have those made? Because they're really good quality.
Just a print.
They're like dishwasher friendly.
It was like the
They
sticker of your Sig Fig, and it was like a sticker of the AFOL After Dark logo and everything. Yeah, where was
I had
that
them
done?
all made by Sticky Brand.
Oh.
Sticky brand.
Hey, Andrew. And they always do.
Ooh.
If you Google Sticky Brand 200 stickers, every time I order, I get 200 stickers, and it's $40, which
Oh.
I
is
am writing this
Oh,
down.
way
wow.
cheaper than all the other
No
places I posted.
kidding.
Yeah.
And then
Even
in terms of
bigger.
design, like, do you send in your design and
Yeah, who made your design, your logo and everything?
For the A Father Dark, or
Yeah.
my. So for A Father
Or
Dark,
both.
I made it.
Both. Okay.
Oh, okay.
I made the A
That's
Father
cool.
Dark one, so that's mine. My stick fix sticker was made by. Oh gosh,
Oh, cool.
I'm about to get back. Oh no, Plastic Wanderer on Instagram.
I was gonna
Plastic
say, I
Wanderer,
think
okay.
it was Plastic Wanderer.
Plastic.
But there's
you
so
know
many
Plastic
different
Wanderer.
people in the community that do that. You know,
Yeah.
That draw the.
Yeah, that's cool.
yeah, they're great. And if it can't go in the dishwasher, I don't want it. Some of the stickers I get, I'm like, I'm not even putting you on my cup. I'm sorry, you're not going on my cup.
They're like heavy
I'm about to be
duty.
super fragile.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because a lot of people now put it on their
Water
water
bottles.
bottles.
Like our little guy has
and if they're
I got him a bunch of these Star Wars earlier before school started, and Amazon said that they're dishwasher sturdy. And
Yeah,
after a
that's
few washes, it's like, buddy, these are coming out. And he's so cute. He's like putting like Scotch
Aw.
tape. He's like, no, I'm gonna put Scotch tape. It's still fine, Mom. It's still fine. I'm like, dude, it's gonna flip out. So, and then we did have other like Pokemon stickers from the last
Yeah.
Poke Fast Live, right? I'm like, let's try these. Like Dad's now not so attached to these stickers. He'll let you
I
have
never wanted the stickers.
these.
It's
So,
just there.
but but he's happy with just anything on his, clean canteen or however,
Or
right?
Lego
So,
stickers.
but
Yep.
yeah, the
I got my
evolution
Father
of
Dark one on
stickers.
here.
Yeah, that's
Nice.
cool.
Yeah, that's a good.
Yeah. All right, should we move on to the?
Oh,
next?
I wanted to ask your handle, LegoFanBubba. How did you come up with
Oh
that?
yeah.
So my nickname for many years has been Bubba, and
Okay.
Oh, I thought you
Lego
were
fan
like,
is what I am, and yeah, it started with my friend's kid. Gosh, he's 20 now, which blows my mind.
Wow.
But he's the one that started it, Bubba. So
Bubba.
He would call you Bubba.
I've been Bubba ever since. So
All right.
even my niece calls me Uncle Bubba. I'm like, that is so hillbilly, but it's fine.
Well,
It's fine.
I was wondering if you're like from the South.
Yeah, because you don't have a
before
Chicago
you had some
accent.
gumbo.
Were you from?
No,
like in
I'm
the
actually
South?
from Central Illinois. This is how my family talks. Yeah, I used to hide it for a long time because I would get embarrassed about it. When I first moved to the city, I worked at do you guys have Chipotle up there?
Chipotle?
Yes.
Chipotle.
Yeah, with
Everybody
Chipotle.
calls it something different.
However, we have to spell it. Yeah. I love it.
I started off when I moved to the city. I started working there, and I was there for like 7 years. Nobody batted an eye about how I talk. Like that was fine. It wasn't until I started working downtown, and people were like, "Why do you talk so weird?" And I was like,
But I don't even
wanna
notice
talk weird.
the
I don't wanna-
difference.
Crazy.
I don't want to
In
stand out at
Chicago-
all.
The bear. That they
Actually,
Oh, yeah,
that's what
the
I had since I
Dale.
moved to California. I had a southern accent, and then people
Yeah,
started
because
making
you said
fun
you
of
were
me about it.
from.
But I was like, I could still beat you in trigonometry.
Oh yeah. No.
Yeah, I was like, well,
See what I can do. But now I don't work downtown. I'm a stay-home dad. Like
Yeah.
I'm finally gonna talk how I normally talk, and
Yeah.
it took a lot of effort to I don't pronounce it that way, pronounce it this way. Like it was a pain,
Yeah.
but I'm more comfortable now. I'm more happy. It's just I
Yeah.
talk.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like-
Speaking of talking, I always had this question, not for you specifically, but anyone who does this.
The world.
It's on Instagram or TikTok. When you do the voice dubbing,
Oh,
because you do that a lot in your videos. How do you do that to get
Timing.
it? So,
Practice. You practice.
are you
100 million
listening
times.
to the actual audio and you're saying it? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Oh, like
Voice
going to
dubbing?
be
the
a
lip
TikTok
syncing
star.
stuff I do.
Mhm.
Yeah,
The lip syncing stuff.
Yeah,
I listen to it, and then for some reason I'm
The timing. is
decently
just-
good at that,
Yeah.
and it's just something I listen to it a few times until I have it down. And honestly, if I don't get it in 3 takes, I'm not doing it. I give it 3 takes and that's it. So
but when you're
It's-
recording it, are you listening to it as you're mouthing it, or
yes,
you?
yes.
Is that how it works?
Yep.
I've never tried.
That's
Uh-oh,
So
you're gonna
I-
see Nick and the advent
I'm not
of
gonna do
lip
it.
syncing.
Oh.
I'm too shy to do
yeah.
that.
I set up my camera, and then it's like there's a timer you can hit on there, So I hit it for 3 seconds. It counts down. Then it starts, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You just start talking when they talk at the same
Yeah.
time.
You feel
I
the
think
rhythm.
it's like the facial expressions that you do that kind of makes it a good video.
You've hooked him into your videos.
'Cause you do, like,
He's
the
giving
good-
you
you do the good-
likes.
You do the good facial you know what I'm talking about? The facial
Thank you.
expressions?
Oh,
Yeah.
show us your facial expressions.
I don't know.
They
You can't
just
do
come.
this.
They just like honestly, when I'm doing them, my face happens. Like I don't even know.
Yeah. That's
It's
cool.
weird. Like it's like I don't really have control over it. It just does what it's going to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Born,
But I
born
have fun
actor.
doing them. I really do. I have a lot of fun doing them.
And you do TikTok too, right? Or do
Mhm.
you just post it? Which one did you do first?
Instagram was first, and then I started doing
Okay.
TikTok. And I try to post on both, but I obviously you guys have seen how I can get sidetracked very easily or forget things, so I don't always post on both. Or I'll do it days later. I'm like, oh crap, I meant to do that, and I didn't do it. That's okay.
Alright. Nice. All right, I think
Bless you.
we're ready for
Next.
our next segment, which
Oh.
is Share Your Stories, Share Your Stories, Share Your Stories, Weekly Recap.
No, you're like, haven't I been sharing my stories? But this is
No,
just...
I think Ben was thinking, hey, this is really a PG show. Because it used to be in the morning.
Perfect. It's
yeah,
perfect.
we're in the morning. But we've been
When did
doing
you guys
nights now for a
transition
while.
to the evening?
When Maria's
I
shift
think
moved.
Working a lot of shifts on Saturday morning, which I
Since-
haven't actually.
Since we started having guests, and I think we started having guests maybe in late January or February.
Yeah, so it's been almost
Okay.
a full year.
February.
So,
Nice.
Yeah.
something like that. 'Cause it used to be Saturdays at 8 a.m.
And it's hard to get people
Okay.
to wake up on Saturdays versus people were, if you didn't have any plans on Friday, hell, hey.
Yeah, we
then
never had
we're-
guests before because no one's gonna wake up to be. Well, you did for that one person.
I did. And I woke up like it was a job interview that day. I was like, I got to shower, knowing that they're not going
I
to see me
know.
in person. But I was like, I got to look now.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous.
So last Sunday, Maria actually had some adult beverages, and
Good
you
for
were
you.
at a wine.
Oh, right. I was like going, why are we talking about me? What was your weekly
You
recap?
were,
I'm like,
she
what did
had
I
a-
do? All I did this last week was work.
She
Hang
had
on.
a bike and
Yes.
Yeah, bike and wine.
So
What is it?
a bike and wine.
Bike and
so
wine.
we live about an hour away from Niagara on the Lake, and Niagara
Okay.
region here in Ontario is very similar to the California region, minus, of course, the fact that we have winter. So we do have some varietal grapes that are like wine, like ice wines. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of ice wines.
Oh,
We
I've never
grow
heard
them
that.
here in Ontario, where
Okay.
they're actually harvested and they bloom
What do they call it? Ice.
because they are harvested when it's like -4 degrees to minus
Oh.
10 degrees.
Okay.
And then it's very concentrated, these grapes. So again, my girlfriends and I from work, we organize this kind of wine and bike tour. Not all of them are bikers. I actually bike enough to
And they all dressed up.
work, and we were cute.
They had these
And-
scarves. Those scarves.
It went a bit crazy where I was designated driver, so I knew I could only limit so much, right? But I feel like I could handle my own. And there was a good 7 of us. And so we found this company. And in that Niagara region, they do have a wine and bike tour where you get bikes and you bike around the countryside. And I mean, last weekend, it's
Oh,
getting
wow.
cool here. It's almost fall, right? Like as you guys are experiencing it. So it was actually like perfect weather to go biking. It wasn't too hot. I can't imagine doing this when it's like sweltering heat. And then we were taken to 3 different vineyards, family-owned vineyards. And
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Okay.
there are several different wineries in the Niagara region, and one of them is even owned by Wayne Gretzky. So Wayne Gretzky 99 is one of the vineyards there.
That's a hockey player, Harold.
Yeah, hockey player.
Yeah, I was like, am I supposed to know
Legend,
that?
He's like, what's that name?
legend,
Who is this?
the legend. So, and we actually had lunch there, but that's after. But we probably got there around 11 in the
So
morning.
how many different?
And so, I mean, we just had the
Sounds like-
3 different taste testing area. And I mean, you can also go to these individual vineyards without the biking. And I think it's $25 per taste testing.
Okay.
And you'll get 3 samples, usually a red, a white, and a rosé,
Okay.
or however.
Three
And
at
then,
each
yes,
place.
three in
Yeah,
each place
red.
usually. And then they'll also offer
Okay.
if you want the ice wine. And to me, ice wines, I've had them before. They're very like
Ooh, ice
dessert-ish to
wine.
me.
Oh, they're sweet.
Dessertish. They're very
Yeah.
sweet. So
Yeah.
in
Okay.
a bottle, a regular wine bottle, it's about 400 to 500 grapes Okay,
Oh, okay.
like
Okay.
pulped and everything, and then fermented out.
Man.
In an ice wine bottle that's even half the volume, it's about 4,000 grapes. It's so
Whoa.
concentrated and
Wow.
distilled, and even when you pour it out, it's like syrup. And so it
Yeah.
is kind of a dessertish wine. But until that day, I didn't realize that you have specific ways to drink. Like, you know, I don't know, like I like to drink a lot of reds. I personally love Malbecs from Argentina.
Aren't you supposed to swirl it?
Yeah, you swirl it, you inhale it, like you have to take the bloom of it and then
Just,
gargle it a little bit. But
like,
with
proceed.
ice wine, because your sweet receptors are at the back of your tongue, you actually have to tilt your chin back and let it just trickle. And oh my God, all of us were like, oh my God, I'm like this old. And I finally figured it out. I mean, like, yes, you have to be like over 19 to be this old first to have like.
What if you
alcohol.
did that with other
Is it a
drinks? Are you
red?
gonna
So,
taste
because again, some wines are like more bitter or some wines
like any
are more
other sweet? Like if
acidic.
you take like fruit punch.
Probably. I
put it-
mean, you can try that tomorrow, Nick. Like, let's try
Okay.
some
Okay.
concentrated fruit punch. So,
some grape
I mean, it
juice.
was a great
sweet
like it
red?
was a great thing to do. I mean, hey, if you guys ever come here, I highly recommend going to the Niagara Wine region, bike tours, and we have a lot of.
What's the total distance of
We
kilometers?
went about almost 20 kilometers,
Okay, that's
which
kinda
was
far.
quite a distance. And I mean, I'm used to it, like in that sense. But like after that bike ride, we had I had a few friends who were like, I can't get off this bike, and so I mean, it was leisurely,
You're getting
right?
the
Like
butt pain.
I think, yeah, like people they were just not used to that extended time biking.
They
And I
need
mean,
pillows.
Buy me a
when we
bottle
went to
tomorrow.
one place, we would probably be at one place for like a good hour to taste, you know what I mean? Like we had a rest and then back on your bike and then the next place. So it wasn't like a rigorous, like, let's keep biking but they felt like they were biking for a long time. So, I mean, I really hope I can convince them to like, hey, we should do this next year because then you can choose 3 other different places, right? Or however it goes. Like you can go to the same company or however, and then just they'll take you to 3 other places. And I'm sure they get a kick out of it too, like the tour guides, right? Like however the commission works or whatever. But and of course, we have like in the US, you guys actually carry alcohol in grocery stores.
Which is weird.
And some states are a bit more.
Not all states.
No, Pennsylvania is very Dutch, like no alcohol at all. And,
Utah too.
Utah too, right? So Ontario just started to carry in grocery stores very recently. And for the longest time, we had to go to a very specific wine store or a specific place that sold, spirits, the LCBO, like Liquor Board Ontario, however the name is. And so these winery places, they're unique in such that only a few of their items are carried at the LCBO. So if you're a huge fan of their, I don't know, their process or their concoction, you would have to go specifically to their family-owned winery to buy their bottles. Okay. And so, like I tried, I mean, there was, and it's crazy. Like when we were asking them, like, what is the cut? Like when you actually sell it to LCBO, right? Because we know that a wine in a wine store is different than a wine in a restaurant. Like it's triple the price when you're in a restaurant for that same bottle, right? Like I'm always looking for restaurants that offer half price bottle nights when me and my girlfriends go out, just to have it a bit like as if you're buying it from the grocery store, and not even, it's still double. Yeah. But they say that LCBO takes a 75% cut when they sell it in their store. Isn't that crazy? That's huge. It's like the crazy commissions that you would have if you like associate.
I wonder what it is like at Walmart in the US.
So I don't know if that was like the rule for, you know what I mean, in our province or however, but again, it's to get their name out, right? So part of it is they'll take that cut. But I mean, like a wine bottle, like a good wine bottle is what, $25? You can get totally wine bottles for like $5. Like my favorite is Behringer, for example, from California. And when I go to Florida, I'm drinking it like juice because it's like $5.99 in Walmart. Nick does not drink, okay? And I'm like, oh my God. It's like, how many of these bottles can we carry over across the border? And it's delicious, right? But no, it was a good time we had all, and so I feel
would you do that? Would you do it again?
I would do it again by myself. I would do it. No, but it's so much fun when you go, of course, with friends, right? Yeah. And we talk about our husbands.
Oh, you do?
Naturally.
Your husband's Lego. Everyone talks about their husband's Lego.
No, that one's my secret still.
Ben, what were you up to this week?
This week, what did I do? I didn't do anything crazy. Like I worked part-time in the store, so we had shipment a couple days.
Where are the shipments located? That's the question.
What do you mean?
Like what cargo shipped from the harbor?
Yeah, You get the route?
What is the lot?
So we don't know any of that. They don't tell us that.
You
But
need to
what's
follow the
nice
truck.
is that the distribution center is actually not far from us. A lot of people, if your packages say Romeoville, Illinois,
Yeah.
that's like 30 minutes from us. And
Oh, okay,
so that's
okay.
where that's where our shipments come from. That's where our local warehouse is.
Yeah.
So yeah, they load up our pallets, they drop it off, we take it off and put it in our stock room.
That's where your pad.
So do you normally work Saturday, Sundays? Is that like you're just there on the weekends?
A lot of Saturday, Sundays. I'm actually off this weekend, which is nice. But I do work almost every Saturday morning, and then like every other Sunday. So
Oh, okay, okay.
When's October 1st? Is that
this Sunday?
that's the vendor. It's Sunday.
so you're
That's
gonna
Sunday.
miss the opening
Oh
rush?
darn!
Oh,
Do you hate those? Do you
dang.
hate the opening, like when you work opening
People's
days?
faces press on the glass?
Like the
I don't-
first of the month when it's like crazy busy.
I don't hate it if we have enough product,
Mhm.
but sometimes we don't get enough for the amount of people that come in, and it's hard for us. Like we have customers that can be upset.
Yeah.
I would rather sell you the set. You know what I mean? Like
What do
I'm
you say
just
to
as upset
them?
as you are. It's honestly
your
for us,
line?
it's an allocation issue. Like
Mhm.
we have no control over what is shipped
Yeah.
to us at all. It shows up. Like
Mm.
there's that somebody else's job is to sit there and tell us what our store needs. We have no say over anything.
Control. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So if something runs out, say on that opening day, will you guys get the shipment the next day?
Probably not.
So our store, we
Sometimes
get
that's what they
shipments.
tell us. They're like, "Oh, call back tomorrow or call back in 2 days."
Everybody's shipment day is different. Ours are Mondays and Thursdays.
Mm.
Some could be Tuesday, Saturday, or
Oh,
some
okay,
get
so it
one a
depends
week.
on when
Like
that opening day was.
And I
everybody's.
guess like it depends on how big a store is too. Like you would get more allocated to
Yeah.
if you're a bigger store, a busier store, things like that. Yeah.
There's really no. To me, it seems like there's no rhyme or reason as to why they
Mhm.
send the
Mhm.
amounts they do. Like it's just we kind of feel like it's just never enough. Like, but we do the best we can. Like if it's still available online, we are able to help people order it from our store online and have it shipped right to their house. That wasn't an option until I think this past year. So that's been helpful to at least be able to offer that to people. But yeah, I mean, we do the best we can. It's not fun for us when we run out of things either. So
Yeah. Do you notice you guys are getting busier as it's progressing towards holiday season? Like
oh
we call
yeah,
it the Burr
probably,
months, Burr
yeah.
months, right? Like Christmas is already in Costco. Like we're
The
The
like
grandmas are coming
the
in.
witch, the mega witch is there at Costco, and the mega Santa is right across it. Like it's again
Costco?
at Costco, right? Like you
it's
have the
funny.
Halloween
Like
candy, you have the Christmas towers too, right?
every store is doing like not every store, every company seems to be doing like a switch over soon. Like our holiday switch over is literally happening right at the beginning of November. Like Halloween's like, okay, I made my appearance, and then they're like, Christmas,
Boom.
let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Right after Black Friday.
Oh.
Yeah, but Advent calendar's already in Costco too, so it's like,
yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
want it, but it's like no, it's only
It-
October.
It's
like
gonna go down. It's gonna
it
go
should
down.
it should go down in pricing too.
But the
right?
thing is, though, like, so the Advent calendars always come out September, and then like the holiday set comes out October. But people will wait till it starts to get to like end of November, and then they're like, "I want to
Yeah.
have it."
It's gone.
Yeah, it's
well,
gone.
they're
I
gone.
know, I know. You
I'm
gotta like know
sorry.
where to source it too. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
for
It's
sure.
that balancing
And-
act. How long am I gonna wait
Yeah.
before I get it?
Yep.
That
Yeah.
the price might go down, but then everyone's gonna get it at that time
Yeah.
too.
Lego stores aren't franchise though, right? Like they're still corporate. Like they're because like you mentioned,
it's
like some
corporate.
Lego stores are different from each other. But
I guess it's the manager.
managers.
Different managers. Can
how
do their
fun
own
is your
thing.
manager? How do you find that?
I think Ben has a fun manager.
fun manager.
Yeah, my manager is fun, very nice. Everybody at my store is actually, I like everybody there. Like I really.
Are you
do.
guys all
Everybody-
Lego fans?
How
All
can you
the
not be a Lego
all
fan
your
when you're
employees?
Lego?
Well, some
I would
employees
say-
are
I
just
would
there
say-
for their paycheck, right?
Yeah, I would say 90% of us are big Lego fans, and then the other 10% they like it enough, but it's not like It's not their hobby or anything. They just like,
Yeah.
It's a good company to work for. Like whatever.
They
their
don't
reason
know
may
the
be.
releases for like the next 3 months. If like someone were to come up and ask, like they're not checking
What's the next double
Lego
VIP?
blogs.
Meanwhile, I'm
Someone like
always
Ben
on looking
would
on the
know.
leaks and stuff. Like,
Well, this is it.
Yeah,
I
you would know.
appreciate like when I love a product, I get like hyper obsessive over it. Like I'll find every single detail I can. I don't know, and I expect that sort of from the people who should, help me out. Like when I'm in a store and I have a question, it's like I shouldn't know more answers than you. I want to do your job.
But if they're
right?
not a Lego fan, they're not gonna
But I do get
memorize
frustrated.
everything.
I get frustrated
'Cause then-
with Le Creuset. Like I love this cookware, and I go to this store, the only store here in Toronto, and I feel like I want to know when the release is, and they're like, what product are you talking about? I'm like, oh my god, let me just get your computer. You're lying to me. I know it's coming. Yeah, maybe nobody wants to serve me. I'll behave now.
no, it's funny because they're between our store, like spread over our store. We're all so focused on the things that we like that we know those things. But if we don't, I know I can ask
Someone else, yeah.
about like, okay, like a couple weeks ago, I was doing we had a turtle make and take from Dreams, where people could just come up, like people would walk in and I'd be like, hey, do you want to build this set? You can build it, take it home with you. So I had this little boy building. Funny enough, his name was Ben too, and his dad was like doing a loop around the store, shopping and stuff, and he comes up and he's got like the Disney, the new camera set, and the Peter Pan, the new Peter Pan set.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the mom's like, she looks over and she's like, I really want that Home Alone set. And I was like, that set is so cool. I was like, I love building that. And one of the cool things they did about it was that they made it into like a little advent calendar because there's 24 bags in there. So you could start it on December 1st and end it right at Christmas. And she was like, her face was just like, what? And he walks behind me and I was like, he ain't gonna talk to me the rest of the day, is he? And he puts back the Peter Pan set. He walks over, gets the Home Alone set.
Well,
I was like,
I don't understand
little things like that other people don't know that like I get super excited about and I'll talk about it. But that
Ben,
could be
how
one
is-
thing that's like,
How is the Home Alone set like an advent calendar? I don't understand.
There's 25 bags.
they did,
What do
they
you mean?
numbered out.
Oh,
So you
the
could
bags
start
are right.
you could start on
Oh,
December
okay.
1st and do one bag a day, and it would take you right up to Christmas.
Nick was like, who
Oh.
would do one bag a day?
No, I didn't understand the bag. I was like, what are the bags? What?
There
I
were a
didn't
lot of
That's
people.
cool. That's cool.
There was like
I
an
didn't know that.
Instagram thing that people were doing. There was a whole bunch of them doing one bag a day, and I was like, absolutely not. I'm building this
That is
as
called
fast as I want
Yes.
to build it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't have that. I don't have
Yeah.
that. No, thank you.
That's interesting. That's cool.
There's the instant gratification and there's the one bag a day. Maybe that should be something that we need to observe right now, and so we can like really immerse ourselves into the Lego. It's, Nick and I have started to build together. It's like a Lego date kind of thing.
Okay,
It's just
Maria
fun.
normally
Camera.
Maria normally doesn't
I
build.
don't normally.
up
I'm the
until
investor. I'm the
maybe
Lego investor. of
Okay.
this
About a
house.
month ago, she started building.
Yeah, and so we've been doing
Only
something
a
like
month
that.
ago?
Yeah. Like, I
Ooh.
mean, I was the precursor to
She
like
started
getting the
like
Lego.
2010, 2011,
Right?
before I got into it. And then when I got into it, she got out of it.
Yeah, he like took over.
Ain't that
So
how
all
it
this
goes? Though?
around me, she didn't build. She didn't get to build
Yeah,
until about a month ago,
yeah,
or maybe it's like 5 weeks ago.
maybe
something
5
like
weeks
that.
ago.
What's the first set?
So it's been fun, right? Because it's always like such a
Roll.
process with Lego. Like it's a beautiful unfolding, I want to say, because it's not just like a put this brick on top of this and stack it. Like it's things just come together.
That's why
suddenly and
Ben was
have,
saying like you want to
aha
finish it as quick as
moments.
possible because you want to see how it looks at the end.
You do,
Yeah.
but like even the journey is like, I don't know,
Like,
it's
what am
very
I
cool.
building?
It's very
It's like a
thought out.
book that you can't put
Yes.
down. Like you're like, oh,
Yeah.
just one more chapter, just one more bag. Like
One more
that's how
bag.
it goes.
Especially when you're doing the modular buildings, it's like okay, one more
Yes.
floor.
Did you
Let's
get
do one more floor
did you
because
get-
it just goes like in a circle, right?
did you
When
get
you're doing
Gringotts since you're like a Harry Potter fan? Did you get
Gringotts.
Gringotts or
Oh,
Yeah.
They're
why are
waiting
you
to be
even
built.
asking, Maria?
Right on the
Why are you
floor.
even asking?
there it is, and the camera.
That was a fun set to put together.
Was that 50% off?
It was.
Did you win that?
No comment.
Green Guts, I actually used. I didn't pay out of pocket
points.
because I used my VIP points on it.
Mhm,
So,
mhm,
Nice.
Hey,
Nice.
VIP points stack up real nice. And
Did you
that
do
was
the
like
scanning
one step
the
this year.
instructions? Did you do the scanning instructions too?
I just started doing it. What? I used to have in the garage a huge tote and a half of instruction books, and
Uh-oh.
Just give it
I
away.
want to say like a year and a half ago, I was like, "What?
Purge.
I
Why
like
is it here?
instructions online better anyway." So I put a thing on Facebook Marketplace and was like, "Lego instructions on the Porsche, come grab them." And then Lego's
Wow.
like, "Ha ha, Joker, we're gonna let you guys scan those things right now." And I was like,
Oh man.
"My own fault," but I can't predict the future.
I
How was
know.
I gonna know?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
But now I do scan them when I build. But
Yeah, it's so easy. You just go to your camera thing, and then in the
And then you have to close
site
out
pops
the
up, and you press it.
window.
the amount of times I would go to the Lego website and try and find where to scan the QR code before it was finally like dummy camera, then it pops
Yeah.
up, then you push the link on there.
Yes.
Way too many
Yes.
times. Way too many times.
Yes. Harold,
Yeah.
how's your week been?
I was sick for the last 3 days.
Oh no, it's
Oh.
like cold season, right? Or allergies.
Yeah,
Did
I
you get
got
to watch?
Got the cold.
Did you get to watch Ahsoka?
I did.
Oh, you haven't watched it yet?
Honestly, it was okay.
Oh, you did.
I like the episode before.
Do you watch Ahsoka, Ben?
Yeah. You know what?
I've not watched any of it.
Yeah.
Oh no,
See,
it's not.
you're
It's not. Oh yeah, you're not a Star Wars guy.
But listen,
If it was free.
also, I don't like when these places make me wait a week. Netflix has ruined me. If you're not going to give me
I
all the things all at
know.
once, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Or I'll wait till it's
I
all
know.
aired and then I can
You
watch
want to binge it?
Oh my
Well,
God.
this is it, right? Like Netflix gets to you because they've presented everything to you, but lately they have these Netflix weekly release, and you're just like, no, why are you like regular TV now? I
For
don't like this.
Netflix?
No, not Netflix. I'm sorry, other places. Like,
Yeah.
now you're just like
Amazon
Crave, Amazon
Prime,
Prime. Like it's
Crave.
just like
Yeah.
weekly. You're like, but this is why I wanted to get out of like cable, right? Yeah.
Yep.
But are you
Like
feeling
Apple
better,
TV.
Harold?
What?
What?
You feeling better?
Oh, you.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Harold is feeling better.
But yeah, my throat was sore for like till yesterday. I've been drinking a lot of Theraflu. That stuff's magical.
The which one?
Theraflu?
Oh no, I've never tried that one.
Doesn't
Yeah.
that taste horrible though?
No, the honey
I-
lemon. Oof.
I do honey lemon, but honey and lemon,
Oh yeah, it's the honey lemon flavor.
like a honey and a lemon.
Oh, the actual thing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
I use the
Oh.
druggy one.
I it's crazy because like they're I don't know. I work in the hospital, so we
Okay.
have just unmasked earlier last season. So for the first time, I'm actually seeing faces again of coworkers. And over the
You're like,
last
"Ooh,
2 years,
what happened to
no,
you?"
it's no joke. Over the last 2 years, of course, we've hired new staff, and I don't
Yeah.
know how they look.
You just
and
know how
so
their eyes look.
Whenever I get called to the units, to do a patient
I feel
consult,
like this.
I like go and I'm like, we work in the same. Like, who are you? Like, I'm looking for like a badge. I'm like, and or I go and I'm like, oh hey guys, it's Maria. Like, you recognize me now that I've covered my bottom part of the face, yeah, But
Oh, wait, so you started at the Lego store in 2020. Did you start when
Mhm.
COVID had already started, or
Yeah.
before COVID started?
no.
So I
that's,
started in September. So it was like we were
So
still
COVID
very
had already
heavy
been
into it.
going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it had already been
Yeah.
So
going on.
nobody saw your face until they just knew
I
you by
mean,
your eyes.
They
until
knew
later.
most of them knew me by my face because I'd been going there for so long.
Yeah.
Okay.
There were only a couple that didn't know what I looked like underneath.
Yeah.
But it's like we still have a couple people that do still wear their masks all the time and
Yeah.
only
Still,
take it
yeah.
off to like eat or drink. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that's
Same.
It's been so long since I've seen their face. Like I literally don't remember it. Like their
Yeah,
nose
I
looks
gotta-
different to me. I'm like, did I always look like that? Did you,
You always
look
had
like
a
that?
nose? I don't
You always had a
understand. Where did you
nose.
get that nose?
You better give
Did
it back
get-
to whoever you took it
Something
from.
looks different with you.
I've
you
seen
sure that's
people
what it
like
is?
take images of their face and then make masks out of it.
Yes, I have
I
seen
thought that
that
was
too.
hilarious.
Oh,
I have seen that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
have
think
seen
that's
that.
like towards the end.
But I almost feel like, I don't know. They're of course predicting that it might also be another bad season. So we have the flu shot campaign happening again, or
Yeah.
even whatever strain of COVID's coming out. But I think for the most part, when we get sick now, like, or my coworkers get sick, like none of us want to touch the COVID test. We're just like, hey, do we have symptoms? I don't know. I think so. We should be immune, right? Like, yeah, I think so. Like, cough on me, cough on me. Like, let's go share this. Let's go share this. Oh my gosh. But
What's up, Cody? How you doing, brother?
Cody!
Thank you,
my
Cody.
gosh,
$20.
thank you so much.
The Dumpkin legend is
Dumpkin
here.
The
legend.
Dumpkin. I guess we
Wait,
have a story
I
for
need,
this.
I need to hear this story, Ben.
That's a really cute word, the Dumpkin.
Where did this Dumpkin legend?
Oh my god, it's turning
Is this
red.
from the second part of A Fall After Dark?
Are we still live?
So I refer to myself as a pumpkin hoe. I love pumpkin. I've always loved pumpkin ever since I was a little kid. Like, I even legit have a pumpkin tattoo now.
Oh, cute.
Oh wow. Okay.
Which is the Lego jack-o'-lantern, but it's
Yeah.
hard to see at this angle. So I'm a pumpkin enthusiast one because. So a couple weeks ago, I was on the internet, as we often are, and I had seen an ad for pumpkin spice butt wipes, and I was like, "There's no way this is a real thing. There's no
Only
way
in
this
the
is real."
US.
So I Google it, and sure enough, by this company, Dude Wipes,
Yeah, dude, why?
they have
Oh, I've heard of Dude Wipes.
pumpkin spice butt wipe, but they call them Dumpkin Spice.
Yeah.
Pumpkin spice.
What other? They're not flavors. What would you call them?
Scents.
What other
What other
scents?
scents?
What other scents do they
I
have?
mean,
It's
there's
almost
like
like potpourri.
trash or
There's another company that's
Yeah,
like it, like
there's like-
potpourri, where you spray things, or there's wipes too by potpourri.
There's only like
Dumpkin.
they only have like two, and this is, I think, like their third scent, and
Yeah.
they went
Mm.
full on into
Yeah.
it. And
So
yeah,
did
did
you
I
buy?
buy? Oh yeah, I bought 2-3 packs.
guess
I
what's
sure did.
coming?
Yeah, the stack.
exactly.
Wait.
I bought them too.
Can I see it? Put it up. Put it up.
Did you just buy?
Dude, wipes.
Hold on,
You
this
just
is
buy?
Honestly, we don't have
They-
any of these products here. Like, I go to Florida and
Pumpkin
all these
spice.
amazing things are there. Like the amount.
How much is that?
$5.99 Walmart.
It was
$5.99.
so when they arrived, I had to go live because I was so excited. First of all, I laughed hysterically. Like, the amount of joy those freaking butt wipes have given me is insane. Actually,
Yeah, they're hilarious. Yeah, I literally just bought those today.
And they're flushables.
they're flushables and
Yeah,
they
they're
smell so good. They
You're
smell
like,
so
am I
good.
having a pumpkin spice
I know your
latte
butt smells so
in
good.
the toilet?
You know, I rock the pumpkin spice beard oil. So yeah, I have to have the pumpkin spice for my bum. I'm pumpkin fresh all day. But let me tell you, ladies at the Lego store love it. They're always like,
Oh my
"You
god.
smell so good." And I'm like,
Really?
"Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do."
It's coming down from the nether regions. Like, what is that?
No, up here.
Oh my god. Because I usually buy the mint ones when I go to the field, but I was like,
Wow.
pumpkin spice.
See,
Dude,
we don't even
you won't
have to be
regret it.
drinking- We don't
You
even
won't
have to be
regret it.
drinking adult beverages to
You
like have
don't.
this kind of
You
conversation.
don't.
don't.
We're,
Don't you just baby wipes?
we're just open here.
So it's not.
That's
nothing
Just-
like
I mean, if you're feeling festive and in the fall mood, I would
Yeah,
say give them
yeah.
a spot, give them a
Yeah.
chance.
Yeah.
So you
Have
love
you seen
pumpkin
something?
spice lattes, you love pumpkin pies, all of that stuff.
I love
I love pumpkin pies. So
That's
much.
just
love
funny. I was
all
like,
the pumpkin things.
Ah.
Like, my birthday
you
is in
good at-
June,
Are you good
and
at
I would ask for
carving-
pumpkin pies as a kid. Oh no, I won't
Oh,
touch
yeah.
the inside of pumpkin. No, thank you. I love
Oh,
the way pumpkin
wants to
tastes,
cook.
but I do not. I'm not about to stick my arm in there and touch all that stuff.
This
Oh,
sounds like another horror movie. Not about to stick my arm in there. I love you.
not doing it.
I'm just gonna get a
This
fake
is-
Squish killing.
Mm.
This is why all the white people die, because we do dumb stuff. Okay, like, they're the ones running to sounds. I'm not doing that. I'm not. No,
Bye.
I'm gonna go the other way. I hear a sound. No thanks. I'm out. No. Put my hand in. No. Why?
No.
Oh, there's a mysterious hole. I'm gonna stick my hand in there.
With dude wipes.
Right.
But you're
The
all
amount
about
of
the
times
pumpkin
life's getting
pie.
saved. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Pumpkin pie. I
love
love
that.
pumpkin frosted mini wheats. I'm actually drinking a pumpkin beer.
Have you
Uh,
tried the blizzard, the pumpkin pie blizzard from Dairy Queen?
I have not tried that because
Oh
there's
my
not really a
God.
Dairy Queen close to me, which sucks.
Oh.
I grew
Where's
up by
Dairy
one,
Queen?
but up here there isn't one really close.
Oh my God, it was life. Like I'm always like an Oreo cookie, chocolate chip cookie, or cookie dough blizzard, and then not too long ago I had the pumpkin pie blizzard, and that's
I
like
wonder.
number one pumpkin pie.
We have this
blizzard.
place called Andy's, which they do like all kinds of different ice cream flavors. I bet they have a pumpkin pie something,
Mm,
and I should try
next
that.
time. Yeah, tomorrow homework after your shift.
Yeah,
I'm off tomorrow, so I can have it for breakfast
Oh,
if I wanted to.
Right for breakfast, because you're a grown up. Yeah.
I'm a grown up. I can buy a Lego. I can have ice cream for
And
breakfast
have
if I want to.
ice cream for breakfast.
I
I
buy
know I love being
PSL.
that.
There's no rules.
There's no rules. We don't tell our children
No
this
rules.
though. They're like, I'm like, no, you got to have your eggs for protein in the morning. That's it. But I'm gonna have chocolate. Ramachata pumpkin spice.
Cody actually sent me a little video today that he found rum chata as a pumpkin spice flavor.
Oh my gosh, next
I've-
level.
I found okay. I have a weird obsession with pumpkin. Like I'm not even in denial about it. Like I do. So
Ever
Ever
last week,
since
I'm like-
when?
Ever since birth.
ever since I was a
Was
kid.
there?
Like
Okay.
my birthday was in the middle of June, June 21st. But I would ask for pumpkin pies even as a little kid instead of birthday cake. So I've had a lifelong love affair with pumpkin.
Did someone bake pumpkin pies in your
Okay.
family,
Mhm.
like a grandma? And it's just like,
Okay.
oh.
No, it was just I don't know. I guess I remember having them, and that was like my favorite thing. I'm still not a huge cake person. I'll take pie over it.
Pumpkin
What about
If
your
you
wife
give
and your
me-
daughter? Do they like pumpkin? Pumpkin.
You know, my kid can be fickle, but she calls the frosted mini wheats pumpkin cookies, so we're just gonna go with that.
Oh,
So to her, they're pumpkin cookies.
yeah.
But
Because of the
a
cinnamon.
lot of other pumpkin things, yeah, a lot of other pumpkin things, it's hit or miss with them.
They let you monopolize that pumpkin patch.
Yeah,
that's
it's yours.
That's you.
Yeah.
That's you.
But everybody here will partake in pumpkin at some point. So just
Nice.
two of us more than the third. That's all.
Mm.
That's interesting. Ever since you were little,
Yeah.
you always liked pumpkins.
No, my dad and I love the pumpkin pie from Costco. Even right, like it's growing up, Costco pricing on these massive pies
They're
are
big.
like $3.99.
Oh yeah, those are.
And we love it. We put the whipped cream, everything, but
We get
like not so much my mom, not so much Nick.
I'm not a
and-
fan of pumpkins so
And
much,
so,
but she loves it. She
I
loves
love
the
it,
pumpkin.
and I'm like, who am I
Yeah.
going to eat
I
this
don't know
with?
if it's a
I mean,
significant
Thank you,
other
Maria.
thing.
do I
One
have?
You know,
do
we'll-
I have to share
we'll
it
share.
with someone?
You
But
come to
my
Chicago
male
next
guy-
year, we're gonna have
Mm.
pumpkin.
I will bring some pumpkin pies too. But my
Pumpkin
No,
male
I will
guy-
make a pumpkin pie. I make a good ass
Oh
pumpkin
my
pie.
god!
I really do.
I'm not that talented. I'm just a great eater.
I'll
You're
bring
good
my
with the
carrot.
crust too. You can do like the pie crust.
I used to. So before I got super into Lego, I gotten into baking, and I would bake cakes and like do
We need you on
decorating
the
and
show
stuff like that.
again.
Full
Yeah,
of,
I don't know how I got into it.
Baking.
I fell into
Full
it
of cake.
and I loved it. So-
That's hard. Baking's
That is-
hard.
But baking pumpkin pie is hard. Like I have a friend's mom who's a baker actually, and she makes beautiful pumpkin pies for this. It's Thanksgiving, Canadian Thanksgiving next weekend. So she's
Oh,
taking
okay.
orders now, and
Nice.
part of her pie look is the crust. She will also mold that into like maple leaves, like maple leaf, like the shape,
Ooh,
and that's like the topping of her pumpkin pie. Like it's just it's a beautiful presentation.
I've seen that.
But she
That is
says it's
beautiful.
one of the more challenging because you want the consistency of that the pie part to be smooth and velvety,
mhm.
and we know pumpkin is nice and it's like what's the word, it's textury, it's fiber, it's
It
fiber.
can be a little gritty. Like
Yeah,
it
gritty.
can.
You're not
It
gonna
can be a
put your
little
hand in there is what you said, right? So
I'm not doing that. I need
But
my
I
pumpkin to come in a
do love
can.
pumpkin.
Okay.
yes but I mean, like even Starbucks starts their campaign for pumpkin spice latte, like I don't know,
Yeah,
end of
so-
July, something like that, ridiculous at this point, right? It's like let's roll it out.
It's never soon enough. Like they could sell it all year round, and I would be just as happy.
I think so too.
I will drink it. I have pumpkin coffee at home year round. I have no shame about it all year round. It's a lifestyle, guys. It's a lifestyle.
Do a lot of people?
No ice.
What's that?
I used to get
Say it
the
again?
pumpkin foam cold brew, no ice. Oof.
Ooh, that cold foam.
Yeah.
That pumpkin cold foam is the best. It's so good.
I was like at work now.
I was gonna say,
man,
do a
now
lot
I'm
of people in the Lego community gift you pumpkin type
Now they will.
items?
I do get a lot of like pumpkin videos, pumpkin memes.
I'm gonna send you.
So it's funny. It's funny. I do appreciate them. There's one that's been sent to me. I think today it was the 9th one of the same one that I've been seeing. But it makes me laugh every single time. Like it's the exact same video, but I laugh every single time. So I'm appreciative. But yeah, I'm definitely people know my pumpkin obsession now.
What about that pumpkin Lego piece? Do you collect that? Do you have like a
pumpkin
army?
I do have a little bit of a pumpkin collection over there. Hey, what's up, Shy? Shy is actually going to be on A-Fall After Dark tomorrow night.
Oh, Shy's making the rounds.
Yep. He is. He's holding it up. Sorry, I don't know if that's a bad word for you guys. I apologize, but it's like second nature for me. But I don't say it the regular way. I spell it Heaux, so it's fancy.
Yeah.
Oh, like faux pas.
Yeah.
It's very French.
Faux.
You know? Like,
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Keep it classy a little bit.
Yeah. Euro.
I
right.
think it's that time.
All right. Let's do it.
It's time for show and tell.
It's Miss
Oh, I could do this.
Oh, we get music for this, huh?
What? I don't
Wait,
see the
you're
change.
blue now?
Yeah.
Oh, what the?
No, it's the music.
Oh, techno lighting. Look at
I'm getting
that.
seizures, guys. I'm getting
I was
seizures.
doing techno seizure.
Dude, I was like,
Ah.
what's going on in the background?
Oh, we're back to red. All right.
Oh, I'm up first? This is new. Whoa.
I got jamming.
Oh, I gotta tell Christine, I'm doing a 5K tomorrow. I found a free 5K race tomorrow. I know hers got rained out.
Yeah.
All right. So show and tell.
Okay.
What do you have, Maria?
I have something very small, very, very thing. So we're talking about stickers, and you guys have Barnes and Noble over there. We have something called Indigo. It's a bookstore. I'm obsessed with bookstores too. And I'm getting nervous because lately they've been having a 30% off their clearance, which is already like half price. And so when I see these kinds of like markdown in my head, I'm like, oh my God, is Indigo going into bankruptcy mode? Like, I can't help it, right? Like, so many stores have died over the pandemic. And I'm like, you can't die. And, you know, I hate to say it, like, I buy so many books.
They're never going to die, Indigo. It's like, is Barnes and Noble ever going to die? I don't think so.
Did Blockbuster die?
Yeah, but our books
Nobody was prepared for that.
Right?
Everyone's going to start streaming books.
But this is it. Like there's ebooks, there's audiobooks.
Oh, yeah.
I feel like
Ben was talking about his audiobooks.
You know, like, but Amazon, like a lot of online forums sell books right now. That do you still need that big box store? Which I mean, I go in and I'm like, oh, the smell of books, like it's just intoxicating, right? Like it's for me, anyways. But anyhow,
that's your pumpkin.
It's my pumpkin. Like if I could have like book tattoos up my arm, I would.
Ooh,
Hey,
I never
there you
thought
go.
of it until
Do it.
now. All over across my back, you know. What
All
does
your
she
favorite
like?
books.
What kind of gangster is she? I'm a book gangster.
Let me show you. Let me show you.
So in any case, I mean, I not that I went crazy with the sale, but I did get stickers actually.
Oh.
And these
Nice.
babies are by UB. I bought two because I think I'm gonna give one to a friend of
Super
mine.
totally awesome.
UB
Oh, nice.
is a company that if you buy their products, they actually give
Are these the only stickers? And
an
then there's just
item.
multiples of
No,
these?
so you can open mine. And I
Huh.
think there's like 1,000 stickers in these. Why do I have
1,000
stickers? I don't even
stickers.
know. Like, I can't help it. I'm the kid who's perpetually in love with stationery. And
that's mine show and tell too. I got stickers too.
see,
Ooh,
I love Harold.
nice.
So look at all the stickers. I'm not even seeing it
Ooh.
yet.
Oh,
So what are they? Oh,
I
fun.
saw a donut.
So
And where's the pumpkin?
They're called
what
slab.
kind of pumpkin? I don't think I have a pumpkin. I'm gonna
Oh, I
find
saw a
See?
burger.
burger. Anyways, yeah. So
That makes me sad.
A
We'll do
whole
that.
book. Oh, it smells. It smells very
Are they
gluey.
dishwasher safe though?
It smells gluey.
Oh.
So yeah,
Gluey,
flip
no,
stickers.
Oh, those
But
are really fun
this
though.
used to be $7 or $8, and I got it for $1.50.
Oh,
Nice.
Don't you think Indigo is gonna go bankrupt? I mean, like they're practically giving these things for
This is
free.
for $1.50.
$1.50.
How many are in here?
1,000. Better than Amazon,
Oh yeah, 1,000 stickers.
oh my god! I'll last
So-
you for 2 days.
Nice.
right? So I mean, and on honestly, I have
That's a good
stickers.
deal.
I have thanks, Nick. Better than the Lego that we back here, right? But like I
This
have,
could be a gifted purchase.
you know, when I was little, like I would have stickers and not even use them. Like I have stickers still unused,
Yeah, I have
like
stickers
Rainbow
that-
Bright Smurf stickers that
Oh,
are way older
nice.
than my kids combined, and I'm just a hoarder.
but they don't stick
It's
anymore.
nice. You can put stickers on Legos.
Never. I haven't tested them out. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. What
And
is that?
then
It's another sticker on a Lego brick.
Wow.
Lego on a Lego brick. See, that's like
That's
next
cool.
level. My stickers are very, very PG.
That's
Right.
after dark stickers.
That is after
Oh,
dark.
it is after dark. It's 11 o'clock.
It's the red and everything. And then I also love journaling, and I love Moleskine, the brand of Moleskine journals.
Okay.
And so there's this isn't what I ordered, so I actually got to bring it back to
Oh, so you can't
Indigo
open it.
tomorrow and go. And so I'm not sure because I feel like these
This is
clearance items
glass.
are final sale, so I don't know if they'll take it back. I
Is
mean,
that
I'll keep
glass?
it. It's
Like,
not
I had
glass.
this one
No,
before.
it's not glass.
Oh, it looks like glass.
So it is a Moleskine journal, and they had some artists a few years ago design their
Okay.
covers. So these are usually $40, and I got it for 15.
Nice.
And so for the longest time, I was kind of holding out, like, do I really like this? I have so many journals, it's ridiculous. But this wasn't what I ordered, Indigo. But I'm not sure if they'll take it back because this is not what I ordered. But if you make me keep it, I guess I'll keep it for $15. I don't know why Nick left. Nick's never left before.
That's still a
Now
bargain.
now I feel like I'm gonna do like weird sounds like this.
Let's go. Put the pieces back on.
He's left me by myself. But yes,
You're
no,
like
I mean,
Buddy the Elf in the elevator, and he's like pushing all the buttons all the way down.
right? I don't know where Nick went.
Oh, I forgot.
Maybe he has a.
Oh, yes, but no, these are actually quite nice.
Oh, you opened it.
Pressing the buttons.
I did open it.
How can you return
It's
it now?
lined. What do you mean? How can I return it now? I put it back nicely in its package,
Oh.
and I'm like, you sent me the wrong item. I even still have
Nobody-
the packaging back. Look how
Nick,
perfect
nobody's
it
gonna
is.
know.
Did I write anything in it? No.
Hopefully they don't watch this.
Are my fingerprints on it? They'll never know. Anyways, stickers and journal. I mean, you know, is this a Lego show? Of course. That's my jam.
Did it make you happy? That's all that matters. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
I
does it
know. This is
spark
the whole,
joy?
like, you know,
It sparked joy.
you become an adult and too many things spark joy. I'm too joyful.
All the things.
When you have
And like I said, we're adults, so we can get all the things that spark
And
joy even when we were
sale.
little.
Right?
And
I
sale.
thought I was
Save
fiscally,
money.
responsible.
Oh, so before Ben's show and tell,
Yeah.
show Maria what you can do.
No.
Oh
Is this a horror
Let's see.
movie?
no! I'll see if it works.
Why does this work this time? Whoa!
There it is.
How did you
And then this.
And look at this. Look at this.
Why do we, how come we don't have that?
He can make hearts.
Are you a genie? What are you?
Look at that.
Spreading the.
I don't know. I don't know if it's because of the update I did on my computer or what.
It was funny because we were talking before the show started. He gave us a thumbs up, and all of a sudden, a thumbs up happened on his screen. We're like,
Oh.
It's like, wait, Nick, what are you doing?
I forgot
All I
all
got
about that.
were
Thank you for reminding me.
All I got were lights.
I actually forgot
Yeah.
that you could do that too.
You're gonna be thankful for them lights, though. You're gonna be thankful for them lights.
Yeah.
'cause then we
You are, because I mean, how cool does it look? It's amazing.
I don't know. I think red is my color. I think it brings out the rosiness of my cheeks, not the sallowness.
It,
of
it works for everybody. It works for everybody.
massage. All right, show and tells.
So my show and tell is, just these little. So I love dinosaurs. You can't see them because it's dark. I have all my
I can kinda
Jurassic.
see the silhouettes of
dinos.
the dinosaurs actually.
Oh, they're there.
there.
I was wondering what those were. I didn't realize those
Yeah.
were dinosaurs.
Oh.
And then I have more. The T-Rexes are up there with the big T-Rex breakout set. That's not what that's called. I forget what it's called.
Yeah, T-Rex
You
breakout.
guys have a great museum
What
in
is it,
Chicago.
The one with the big
dinosaurs.
the Jurassic Park sign.
yeah, that one. So for Christmas, I got some of these, and then I've added to them since then. But I love these crazy bricks.
Oh.
Okay, this one's the actual Lego one, so this one doesn't count.
Yeah, I was like,
But-
wait.
These are all the crazy bricks ones. They have,
So those are
like,
skeletons, but what is
Yeah.
the head?
Skeleton dinosaur T-Rex, like a
T-Rex.
skeleton
Skeleton T-Rex.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
But it's a costume. It's
Yes.
a costume skeleton
Yeah.
T-Rex.
And then there's a Stegosaurus.
This is from Crazy Bricks?
Crazy
Yeah.
bricks.
It
Yep.
was at Brick World.
Oh, that is so cute.
But
oh
they,
my
he
god.
didn't have these figures at Brick World, did he?
He
He did have some,
the
yeah.
ones on the left.
We
And then-
Oh, I didn't see.
Uh-oh.
That's cool.
They have
Thanks for showing us.
he did a I guess they're gonna be on the website soon, but it was like a what do they call it? Like a Kickstarter thing for Dino Riders, where it's a minifig sitting on top of a dino where the legs are it looks like a minifig's in the dino
Oh.
riding it.
We're gonna
So-
split it like that, right?
Yeah. So I got one of those. It should be coming soon, I think. Then we got the Triceratops, which is my favorite
cute.
dino.
Oh, that's
Triceratops.
awesome.
And then these two. I love them.
long
Oh
necks
my
are
God.
pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the long necks.
The
Thanks.
Brontosaurus.
Thanks.
the
I'm glad that
Brachiosaurus.
Lego
Thank
finally
you.
decided to give us one too, in like actual big dino form.
So is the quality of Crazy Bricks pretty much the same as a Lego costume?
100%. Their quality it's amazing. It really is. Like I've not seen any flaws on these. The printing is it's amazing.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
Wow. I love
And the skeletons
music,
with the black head.
Lego, but that looks amazing.
Yeah, the black head. Nice.
That is so fun.
Yeah, I think
What
we
I
like
sold
that,
at
like-
Brick World. Oh,
That's
I can't
awesome.
remember.
And at Brick World, they had these in various colors.
Yeah.
And same dinos, but all different colors.
I think I was with Harold. I think we were looking at different colored. Was that the one, Harold?
Yeah, that was
It
the
was
one.
like it was like buckets. They were like buckets, and they had a whole bunch of different colored.
Yeah.
Like he
Yep.
had like the little mouse.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He had some other quirky little things
Yeah.
just over there, but there were like other little random animals and stuff that he does.
But you got these online. You didn't get it.
No, I did. So 4 of these I got for Christmas, and then the other 2 I got at Brick World this year.
Okay.
I got the T-Rex skeleton at Brick World this year, and then the blue long neck at Brick World this year.
Oh, very nice.
The other ones, I mean, this is a Lego one, so don't count. But the other ones I got for Christmas this
Yeah.
past year.
That's cool.
So, yeah, I want to get them all at some point, but they're not super
They're not
cheap.
cheap.
So
How much is one?
Were they 35?
Ballpark?
I think it was 25.
25.
25.
US, which is like $100 Canadian.
Right. You guys
Right.
get
Well, you had
screwed
to
all
buy
the
it at
time.
Brick World.
Oh,
Cash.
That's true.
No shipping.
no tax.
No shipping if you get it there.
No tax if you
Yeah.
pay cash.
My wish list for next year's Chicago Brick World. Why do you go? I don't know. I'm gonna look for these dinosaurs.
I didn't get anything at the. Actually, no, we got
you
those.
got the keychains.
The keychains for you.
Yeah.
The light up.
See,
the
on,
flashlight.
on,
Oh,
on
nice.
top of
Yeah,
Lego, right? I like
I got
these
those
little
flashlights.
paraphernalias, really, right? That they stopped. They kind of don't sell them so much anymore. I mean, I haven't been to a Lego store in a
Yeah.
while, but for a while they had like the housewares, like Lego ice cube makers and stuff like that. But I really like the keychain. I use them at work all the time. I work in the dark.
Nice.
So
You guys
We actually have a doctor one now in our store, a doctor light up keychain, which is cool.
oh,
Because they had
Sorry.
the one you got was the
the one in
the
scrubs.
nurse.
Yeah,
Or the one
scrub.
with the.
Nice.
The scrubs.
Yeah.
The scrub one.
Yeah. And he also got Darth Vader in his sweater.
What do you got,
Nice.
Harold?
Stickers.
So, 29 September. October is here in the US. I don't know if it's like a worldwide international thing, but it's Filipino Heritage Month. So it's the
No,
bird
is
month.
it?
So here's the update on my parole.
Oh, yes. So this
Ooh.
is something in the Filipino
Oh, nice.
culture that
Yeah.
in the Philippines, if you go there during
Okay.
Christmas, they're all lit up lanterns in the shape of a
Okay.
star because, of course, the birth of Jesus was guided by the Star of Bethlehem, right?
Right,
And
as
so
you
the
can
star
see it-
plays a huge symbol, of course, in Christmas for Christmas. But in the Philippines, we're the craziest for for Christmas in the Philippines. We start singing Christmas carols in September.
Okay.
Like all,
Nice.
if we think that, and I guess because there's no Halloween there really, like Halloween is it's a European thing, right? And in the Philippines, I guess they are slowly
Yeah, I think
coming around to
Madrid,
the fact that
like
there is
they're
Halloween.
saying-
But
Okay.
as soon as summer's done, then it's Christmas. Like there's only that. So Harold's been trying to work
very
a
creative.
parole. It's called paroles, but that looks great. And then you make it more like flourishing in terms of its decorations.
How
and
long did it
stuff
take
like
you to
that.
make it?
So I've been on and off. I didn't work on it this week because I was sick, but I kind of. So this one is going to be kind of painstaking because I had to cut each of the plastic cellophane
Perfectly
into
to that
like the
To put
time.
the lights in?
triangles to cover
Yeah.
up this and the
Okay.
So
side.
this, yeah,
For the back, I'm just gonna put the like
cover.
glue a full sheet and just cut it.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
easier that way, and then I'm gonna put like a gold border.
Yeah.
And then I just
Nice.
bought like these wreath frames, so I could put a wreath
Around
on
it.
it. But yeah, I
Nice.
put like LEDs on it. I don't know if you guys saw
Yeah.
it.
And so like when
I
I
didn't
was
see
growing
the-
up, my
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
that-
Yeah.
my grandfather would make these too. And again, the diaspora of us, kids from immigrants, things like that. It's like we're trying to find our identity of like what makes us, yes, we're Canadians, but like the Filipino Canadian in us, and then what part of our cultural heritage do we
Yeah.
have that we can celebrate and show our kids too, right? Like
Okay.
again, in a multicultural environment, we're like, oh yeah, how do we celebrate Christmas? So one of it is these beautiful lanterns that we make, and
Paroles.
in the Philippines they get so elaborate. Like some of them are made of like capiz shells, or even like
Yeah.
Oh wow.
and they're like pearlescents, right, and stuff like that, or
Okay.
even like wood and carvings like that. So
I'm
it
gonna
gets
make
to the
5.
next level. But over here, of course, it's like you create your own craft. And from Harold's case, it was handed down from his dad's know-how. Like I don't know how to make one of these.
He never
and,
taught me. It was just like I just remember him, or I just remember watching him.
Yeah,
But it's
through
all just
osmosis.
memory. Yeah. So
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
crazy.
here's that dream set I was talking about. Like
Ooh,
3 weeks
nice.
ago. So
The rabbit.
Are they on sale
Oh,
yet?
funny.
No.
I said
It
like
just came out.
our first dream set, so looks kind of cool.
Oh, does it have a little person? You know how we like those little
Oh yeah, does it? Oh, it
figures?
does.
Which one is this one?
That's a
Yeah, they're so cute. I want it for those.
They're adorable.
yeah. I can't
They're
wait for these to
adorable.
go on the Prick-a-Brick. So
So does it have an alternate build?
I don't think this one does.
They all
does.
do, from what I understand. All the dream sets have alternate builds.
Yeah, he turns into a Gundam.
Oh, it flies.
Yeah,
Cool,
flies.
cool.
Or,
And then the other
roller
one's
skating, or
roller
it could just be a
skates.
regular bunny.
Oh, it turns into 3 things. Okay.
Yeah, 3 things.
It's like once you get to a certain point, you can pick what way you want to go. Or
Choose your own adventure.
no, it's like, I'm sorry, you finish one build and then you could build it this way, and then after that you could build it this way. So
So you buy the sets 3 times over, so you have all of the 3 builds.
So
If-
I've
if
been
you're a
buying
complete psychic.
custom like resin pieces from this guy in Canada, and this thing's beautiful. Like he hand paints all these, makes them like
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
yeah.
Is that a minifigure?
So this is a minifigure.
Wow.
And
Oh,
That's
he painted
crazy.
this whole entire resin kit for me.
clearly not our part of Canada. Which Canada is this?
What? What
That's
is it?
beautiful.
What is
Holy-
it though?
So this was from dang, what was it? Diablo. It's one of the characters. I forgot his name. Azrael, I think.
Okay.
But-
So is that like a demon?
So this guy is actually, I think he could be good or bad, but this is the good version. He's pretty much like a guardian of light, and
Oh, it's a
he's
good
kind of
guy.
OP in a sense.
That is really
Oh.
cool. That is
But yeah,
really cool.
so they come out, or this is this painted set, and then I bought like an armor piece. Wait, not this one. I have a lot. Like I've been buying from this guy for about a year, and like I'm a member. official
Yeah, you
member.
are. That's awesome.
Wow.
cool.
They're
Cart.
like this. Like I'll paint them myself. You can see that.
Wow.
But they're just like gray pieces. I'm
Okay.
actually, after I paint this, I have to show this to Tristan because this is from our favorite anime,
What? Oh,
Anime
Tristan's our
manga.
kid.
Berserk.
That's our eldest.
Yeah, him and Harold
Okay.
have their own language where we're just like,
Oh, that's
Yeah.
awesome. That
But
is
yeah,
really
he
cool.
send us like, or send me like these custom Yu-Gi-Oh cards for some reason.
where
And
is
then
he
he'll
from?
send
Is
me,
he
like,
Ontario?
Cutesy stickers.
Nice.
Oh,
Love me.
I don't know. Wait,
What's the address?
I know, right?
BC?
No, it doesn't say. I have to look at the website. But yeah,
interesting.
even his boxes, like I keep his boxes. I don't know why.
Wow, he totally.
That's a lot of detail. That is a lot
When
of
people
detail.
use a lot of stickers, I just don't know. I don't get that. Like I
Oh, yeah,
I
he
also
puts, like real leather.
what?
Wow.
How do you even throw this kind of packaging out
this?
ever?
I don't know, or in the like I don't know fabrics underneath. Like
Lego has
his
to step up its
packaging is
game.
like crazy, and he wants
Wow.
us or the members of his shop. So he'll decorate the box, and you have to like come up with a story.
That is really cool.
Yeah,
Wow.
but it's really neat. And then thanks for that. One of my sailors, he just came back from well, we do like TAD, where it's just like pretty much a work trip.
Mhm.
And he knew I love Lego, so he got me a challenge coin
Ooh.
that someone was giving
What?
out.
Oh, it's flat, right?
Yeah, so these are in the military. I'm active duty. We have these things called challenge coins,
Oh.
and they could be like anything or of a certain rank. But this is a person. Looks like a personal one. I don't know who this is.
How did he
supposed to
make
be.
that?
But this is a Marine. He's a corporal.
Wow. That is really cool.
Yeah.
So is it just in a box when it's given to you, like a jewelry box, or
No,
those
they're just
clamshell?
kind of
Oh,
in these.
okay. Oh, that looks so cool.
But yeah, it's really neat. It's very unique.
It's very
So
nice.
That's awesome.
have this
That
in
is, that is really cool.
Yeah, I
But-
like that.
I think that's it.
Oh.
So-
Nice.
Let me add myself.
Oh, it's your turn. Are we gonna show the lights? Because there's a lot of lights here.
Oh yeah. Yes.
The lights count. The lights count.
No.
Oh, the lights. So this is new. This is what's shining
Nice.
on there.
I walk in and I'm like,
And then we have these like
I know.
beams now.
oh, I didn't even see those.
Oh, these
Attention
ones
to
turned off
detail.
already.
Oh Maria, did you show
Oh,
this?
light bulb's dead already.
YouTube
Return to
channel?
Amazon. Let me get the package slips.
I guess the charging, because you have to charge it.
Oh gosh.
It's been
Okay. Wow, that is an impressive Lego room.
oh yeah.
Wow.
We have a lot of these bricker builds going on.
Those are so cool.
But this is what we built, or I built this week. It's
Your
I
avatar.
didn't play with
Avatar.
it.
Nice.
It's very dark, Nick.
yeah, because
Because we.
I can turn on.
We're gonna.
Oh, your
show
other
it.
lights?
Now this is how I really look like. Ah.
I can turn on the lights.
Oh, too bright.
The Conjuring.
So we have
She's part vampire, Nick. She's part vampire.
we have the mech here. We got this this guy.
Oh
And
yeah, he
the
was
gray,
scary.
Yeah.
Oh, the Marin.
Very intense. He was very intense.
Mhm, mhm.
But the mech's cool. It's a little small, but
It's not your Ninjago mech.
it's known in Jago mech. That fits in
No.
there.
See, that would have been a great time to say that's what she said. Just saying.
Oh, I don't have this.
It's the pink one.
Awkward.
Oh, are you going awkward?
I think you're fired.
So we got this animal.
I need practice.
Okay, that thing is scary. That thing is
But
nightmares right there. Look at that face.
we got a nice molded.
Did you build it? Like, is that a buildable,
Yeah,
or it's
this-
like a dinosaur?
This part's brick built,
Oh,
but
oh,
it's smooth, so there's no.
yeah. Those are
steps.
scary.
I think like the feet is the one that like kind of takes out the immersiveness of it though.
But the face is cool. We
No,
have,
it's
like,
not. It's terrifying.
It
Don't
has
tell me
6
it's cool.
legs.
but it-
That
it's
is
kinda like a
terrifying.
dinosaur. The
Have you guys seen like the what was
Diplodocus?
it?
Diplosaurus? What is it
The
called?
dark crystal?
Diplodocus? The dark.
Yeah,
That thing's
dark
gonna
crystal.
eat your face off while you're asleep. That's what that is. Yep,
I mean,
there
at least
goes.
it only has one head versus 3 heads. Could have had 3
Mhm.
heads.
And then this is like the
This is like the Smurf.
The lamps.
I
Happy
do
Dad.
love those Avatar sets. They have some really awesome pieces in there.
Yeah,
they really do.
They do.
Colorful. I like.
It's actually
It
like
reminds me
fair
of
one
something like
out.
controls maybe too. I don't know. It is colorful. I do like the.
It's like the coral for the water, but then this
Mhm.
is the one on the.
Mhm.
So.
Oh, did you guys see NSYNC's release a new song?
Wait, what?
Yeah, I heard it this morning, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I
Wait a
know.
minute.
Your wife posted it on Instagram.
Yeah.
She was all like giddy about it.
Are you
I don't
for
know
real?
what it's called,
No,
but like
for real,
I
yeah.
heard
NSYNC just released a new song.
I heard the last part, like the last minute of it, and on my car I'll say NSYNC. I'm like, I don't know this song.
Man, you need to listen to it.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I-
This.
So this is
Oh,
what
that?
Tristan made.
So Tristan is in industrial design. He's in second year industrial
Oh.
design, our oldest.
Oh,
And last
awesome.
week he had a collaborative multidisciplinary project to do, and it's called
Oh,
Fusion.
you just turned it off.
Yeah, and so it's a lamp that they made with these hands holding. I know.
I don't think that's gonna be in Ben's alley.
This is Conjuring stuff right here. I'm just gonna say it. This is Conjuring stuff right here.
So the hands were all their hands. There's like 4 of them in the group.
Was this their own hands?
Yeah, their own hands. They scanned it and then they had it 3D printed.
I didn't realize it was their own.
They had it 3D printed. They had to figure out the light switch because
Mhm.
the
This
bulb.
hand's different. This one's
Yeah,
like
they're all different.
This one doesn't have a thumb.
And then another friend is in
Wait,
textiles.
this
That's
one
a-
has like 5 fingers. Oh no, there's the thumb there.
There's the thumb right
Yep,
there.
yep.
It's like if it
Ben's
has
not
4
looking at
fingers,
this thing.
So
this is now in my house, though. This is the problem. The
This one's a
problem
big
is
hand.
none of the other kids wanted it, and so my kid brings it home. And I'm like,
I
what?
guess
What
if
is
you
this in the middle of my?
I
coffee
can't
table?
imagine why the other 3 didn't want it. I can't imagine why.
I think the middle should have like a face coming out.
Listen,
Yeah,
y'all better watch that.
that
If
could
that
be the
light comes
direction.
on in the middle of the night,
I know.
Yeah,
Well,
Run
like,
it down.
it has
that.
it does it I have to say it does create a
Oh,
beautiful
man.
soft glow. Like it's a nice soft warm light. It's not too bad. I mean, you turn it on and
I like
off. I
the-
have like a light
mean,
switch,
The light of it.
But it does. It sits in the middle of our coffee table upstairs.
I honestly
and,
thought it was a dehumidifier.
so yeah, we have these arms.
So he was trying to do like a mashup between like a Japanese style lamp
lamp,
lamp.
yeah,
and then a Western lamp. So
with
I
a
don't know,
twist
what-
of these
Elena has
disembodied
To be-
arms, hands coming
It's
out.
it's a great Halloween decoration.
Yeah, I thought it was
I mean-
quite
Ooh,
timely.
you can make it like a green light.
So, but yeah, it's been intense so far. Like he's only been in the third week of second
can you turn
year,
it off?
and he already has all these projects to do. And
Wow.
as I'm like, as long as he's still enjoying, he just came back home from his shift. He
Oh,
still works
God.
at
Oh.
a Mexican restaurant. I'm like, you gotta keep things in balance. You know what I mean? And what
Yeah.
happened? Oh, we're closed.
Uh-oh.
I don't know how to do this.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Oh.
Wow.
I found
that's
it.
it.
I know I should really.
Oh. All our things in the back already. I guess there's only like a limited 2-hour window
Of
because you
Oh, yeah.
charge them,
oh,
and then
Ah.
I just had them on. I just had them on, and it's been
I thought it was
like
like
over 2
at
hours.
least now you can put a review. Only lasts for 2 hours.
Well, now I know.
That's true.
That's okay.
Yeah,
That's true.
yeah.
Hey, they did great though. They looked amazing.
I don't know what year.
Nice.
These dim things are still on though. Like it's still blue, red. All right. Going into our last segment,
Because
which
it's that time.
It's time for news you can use. This is like Halloween music.
Yeah, when does time change? I feel like it's so dark in the morning nowadays. I wake up and I'm like, can I go for a run? No, it's really
It's
dark.
literally-
Very
I don't think it hits till like November here. I think it's
Yeah, I
November
think-
for us.
Yeah, they push it for as long as it gets dark, right? You still
Mhm.
see the hand in front of your face, and then you change it. Okay.
I just know it's already
Yeah,
cold
we are-
outside.
It was supposed to be warm this weekend, though. Here, like the last
Same here.
maybe
What?
nice warm. Yeah,
I'm
but,
over it.
Today, is today a full moon?
I'm over it.
I don't
It
know.
is actually. Here it is. Well, it looks like a
So-
full moon.
Like
In
the
terms
70s.
of Asian culture, the full moon is the start of the next harvest season. And so I grew
Okay.
up partly in Asia, and they have all these moon cakes that comes out around this time of
mooncakes.
the year, actually. But I heard today is like a harvest moon. It's very big. I didn't go out yet to see it. I trust you all.
Okay, so, news that you can use thanks to Alan the Brick Fan. First up, we have Lego wins 4 September Toy Awards
Oh,
Nice.
2023.
Of
So what did
course
they get?
they do.
Construction,
Yeah.
The Up House,
I mean, I still think we can up the balloons.
Grown Up,
Ooh.
Lord of the Rings Rivendell.
So many more balloons.
I still need-
Infant Toddler,
Hmm.
shared with Mattel, Duplo 3-in-1 Treehouse.
Oh,
I
I didn't
have
know
never
that.
seen this
I
before.
was gonna say I've never
I don't
talked
even
about this.
know
Oh,
on
look, a
Used
pumpkin.
Reviews. Where?
Hey,
That's a big pumpkin too.
Oh,
I love
Look
that.
how big that pumpkin
Big
is compared
pumpkin.
to.
You
Now
have
I
Ben
need
has
it.
to get this.
So do you
I
guys go
need
to
it.
pumpkin patches then during the fall? Like just run around it?
Oh, this.
Do I go? Oh yeah, I'll go pumpkin patches as many times as I can.
Yeah. You have one growing in your backyard, maybe.
I wish I could.
So, Technic NASA
Yeah,
Mars
and that's
rover.
Okay.
I've seen this at Toys R Us,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna.
Well,
Says
good
Technic,
job,
so-
Lego.
Epic Games subtly subtly
Fortnite, let's
confirms
go.
Lego Fortnite.
Really?
Wait, so does this mean that we're gonna get Fortnite sets or Lego
Yeah, Fortnite, let's go.
game?
Never played the game.
Didn't we already get like the pinata? Wasn't there something that came out that was like the Fortnite pinata Lego, or is that my imagination? And now
There
it's
was a pinata, and I
coming
just
to
think
reality.
people said it was like Fortnite, but I don't think it was officially
Oh.
Fortnite.
Yeah.
Okay.
so no official date yet.
Yeah, no official date, but
November. Stay
possibly
tuned.
Lego Fortnite crossover. I'm not sure which way, if we're gonna get sets
Oh,
or
okay.
Lego Fortnite games.
Okay.
But I don't know. Oh, so they have some 2024 sets.
Oh my gosh.
Set names.
Ooh, the Animal Crossing.
So,
Those are going to be hot sets.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Yeah, our middle guy loves Animal
Yeah,
Crossing.
Animal
Yeah.
Crossing.
I
This is
fell in
probably
a
one of
deep
those mosaics.
Animal Crossing rabbit hole.
Oh, were you into that?
Oh, big time! It was ridiculous.
City.
There's so many good
Mario
ones.
City. Yeah.
Creator. I know there were more.
Oh, the Optocopter.
Disney Aurora's Forest Playground. Yo.
No, I think these
Ooh.
are like Disney Prince, like the Disney Princess
Elsa's
dolls.
Castle?
Again. Frozen.
There's more dreams.
Number 3.
Mhm.
Ooh, more dreams.
Friends.
You know what? I'm excited about
Very
that Dreams
cool.
Owl set though.
There, he said it. The Ford Anglia.
Where?
Where? Oh, Fort Anglia. Now I know what that is.
Oh, yeah, me too.
Yep.
Not just the
Oh.
Ford flying. Not just the blue flying car.
I'm curious about this one. Privet Drive sign.
And Hagrid.
I'm-
I wonder if it's big. Like, you know how we have the one in my room
Mhm.
with the books? Like,
Yeah.
on the books? I wonder if it's going to be the privet sign with Hedwig on top. Do we need another Hedwig?
Dun,
Hedwig.
dun,
Yeah, I don't know how-
dun, dun.
What's
See,
your
I don't know how they're
speculation
going to
on
do that. I
Mhm.
the whole thought that process. I was like, that just seems. It seems like an odd choice, first of all, but because there's so many different things they could do with Harry Potter stuff that they haven't done yet. But I'm not sure how it's going to look.
I
I'm
feel
really
like it has
not.
to be as tall as me. And then we can put it in a corner.
What's the boathouse?
When they arrive in the first
Or
first movie,
it's when
right?
Snape dies.
and they sail across
no.
the river.
They take boats over to the castle.
Yeah.
The
that one.
first year students do that when they get
Oh,
there.
It's not.
They
okay.
leave the train and then
So the
they
house
go-
is just, it's like this thing.
Yeah, that one.
Okay.
Hagrid's hut again? Didn't we already have a Hagrid's hut?
We did.
Yeah, I think
Mhm.
it's like
But this,
third-
I think this is going to be
There's been two.
big
This is going to be the third.
Oh, yeah.
Hagrid's hut.
Oh.
I might get this one, the sorting hat.
You think
wow.
it will
The,
can put it
the
on top
sorting
of our
hat sounds
head?
really cool.
You think
Is
it's
it
gonna be like wearable?
No, I
It
think it's-
better be. It better be.
I don't know if it's wearable.
All of our like
Yeah,
expectations.
imagine
I want one
it's gonna
too.
be
I want one too.
Ooh, magical
So-
creatures again? Wait,
Forbidden.
no, that was the trunk of magical creatures.
But that could be
That'd
like
be cool.
the centaur,
Yeah, that'd be cool. I want.
Are you going to get
Sunflower.
all of these, Ben?
maybe.
I will get most of them. So I used to be a completionist, but now I'm just like
Yeah.
so
I'm
many.
probably not going to get Hagrid's
things,
Hut
it's too
again,
much. I'm
unless
not
there's a
doing it.
minifigure. If there's a minifigure in there that's super exclusive,
Yeah.
it's the only way.
Hagrid.
Icons. I don't know what this is. The
Ornithopter.
Dune.
You have to watch
Is this-
Dune.
The movie?
The Dune, the movie.
What's that?
Yeah,
from?
Dune the movie.
Oh.
The one from Netflix or HBO.
I've never seen it.
Yeah. You see a lot of people
And-
like made mocks about it, but
Oh.
Are these just botanicals? Because it's under icons.
Ooh,
Cherry
cherry
blossom and
blossom.
daffodils.
The cherry blossoms would be very pretty.
Because are these just
Although-
botanicals? Because
Maybe.
it's not
Yeah,
under botanicals.
botanicals are themed under icons.
yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
A Polaroid
Well,
camera.
yeah, I saw that.
Nick likes
Take
these.
it like a
camera.
Polaroid picture.
Ooh,
Baby
baby,
Dinosaur
dinosaur
Rescue
rescue.
Center.
Ooh, again.
Again, we
I
have
love the baby dinos. I love the baby dinos.
Gotta rescue them.
I
like a
always
nursery-
you have
nursery.
to.
Then we have a
Oh,
bunch of
wow.
Marvels. We have a bunch of
Oh my
mechs
gosh.
again.
Back.
More of the mechs.
I was like,
Is
is
this
there a
the-
Venom movie coming out?
Is this the Warbird from the movie, the Guardians of the Galaxy?
Ooh, War Machine Mac.
3? Buildable rocket raccoon.
We're not even done this year yet, and 2024 is already pouncing on us.
That's gonna be
Yep.
interesting. Boulevard
Oh
Green
my God.
Goblin. What?
Lego don't care about your wallet. They don't.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're
this
like,
could be
you figure it out.
Fire.
These aren't
Another Spider-Man
like the
buildable figure.
buildable. Are these like the buildable
Miles
figures, or
Morales?
is this like
Yeah.
Lego.
no.
Lego system?
Is it gonna be like Chewbacca?
I don't know.
Oh gosh.
The
Maybe
Green
like
Goblin.
buildable
Chewbacca.
rocket
I will
raccoon.
say
Raccoon?
Chewbacca doesn't look as creepy in person as he does on the box. We have him on display with our Millennium Falcon in
You
our
make
store.
him- Is that why you have a connection with him now?
Yeah, like he's way less creepy. I'm like, oh, he's kind of cute. I still will not buy him, but he's kind of cute.
Mhm.
Look at all those
So
Ninjago.
get it. We'll get Chewbacca if it goes into Costco.
We
There
have
you go.
some BMWs, the Speed
Mm.
Champions.
Yeah.
Wait, where were the
Yeah.
Ninjago sets coming out?
Oh yeah, I just skipped through that. Sorry, what's your
Wow.
favorite?
Yeah, I see
Which is the
it.
big one? There must be a big one.
They all look the
Uh,
same. Like the names and
Dragon.
stuff is so
I know it's just the first name that's different.
Dragon.
really.
It's just the
Battle.
same the names, but then it's
Dragon Ball. Yeah.
Dragonstone
the
Temple will
baby
probably be the
dragon.
biggest one.
Yeah, dragon.
Ooh, I want that one. I'm gonna get them all.
I like the word dragon and stone.
Ooh, Star Wars.
Star Wars, not a lot.
Oh, we're getting a
Ooh,
diorama of a
Dragon
pod
Boarding.
racer.
That one's cool.
Oh, I like those dioramas.
Cantive 4 boarding. Is this the one at the beginning?
Yeah, it's supposed to have Darth Vader. New
Is this
Hope.
the one at Rogue One? Like at the end of Rogue One?
It's the New Hope one.
Oh.
It's supposed to be like the Luke and the Dark Trooper set.
What's the Crimson Firehawk?
That's from
What movie is that?
the Jedi Academy, the 4+ set. It's a 4+.
Oh, it's one of those.
Yeah.
Grogu's Escape.
Yeah, you can
And
actually
the
see what the
second-
ship looks like if you look at the Fisher Price toys.
Oh, very nice.
There's no supercar here. We're supposed to be getting a supercar in 2024.
Yeah, look,
If
there's
it's
the
every-
Mac LR electric garbage truck.
Yeah, it's not a supercar. All right.
Okay, 2024. You gotta wait.
These are 2024
know.
sets.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll
So-
come soon. September flew by really fast.
Really did.
No, I
Okay,
know.
so this is going to be a gift with purchase. The Magic Maze,
Mm.
Mhm.
Hmm.
which is interesting.
There's a beehive.
Where's this?
It looks
so the start is
complicated.
here?
Well, that looks like
know.
candy.
A question mark
So this is the start, and it goes here,
and through.
down through here,
Let's make
this
balls in it.
way, and it
Into the
goes.
Disney realm.
So, how much do you have to give Lego to get this freebie?
This gift of purchase I could give away.
Limited edition.
Can't
I don't
remember.
Let's see.
$200.
Oh, here's the next, the last House of the World.
Ooh.
That looks cool.
That's cool.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
A very
Are those printed windows?
yeah.
They look like.
Oh, stickers?
Those look
Actually, I
great.
don't know. They could be stickers.
I would hope that they're printed, but you never know.
I know. Oh, very
Yeah.
nice. And
That's
even
a-
like these tiles, are these tiles like the solar panels that look like to me, but are they printed or are they
Sometimes these are
sticker?
printed.
I know. I
Like
was
they're
like,
like
looking at them.
cheese slopes.
Yeah, they look
Oh.
These
too
doors, I don't know if they're printed or
too
not.
perfect
Doors.
to be
We shall see.
not printed.
But it's
I
Lego
want
people.
that.
When they put things together, it's you have to spend $250.
250? When?
$250 in the US.
Oh my gosh, like $1 million here.
Wow.
All right.
It
Wait,
doesn't say when
Is
it's
that for
coming out yet.
October? Oh no, it's the same.
It just says that what the fourth is. We don't know.
Oh.
Maybe Ben knows since
I
he.
still need to get the third one.
I can't remember.
So these are new items. At
They
the reward
overload us
center.
with info over time.
Sounds cool.
I do like that crossbody bag. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, that would be great
Who was
for
it who
like
had a
conventions
bag?
and stuff.
Tanner.
Tanner had a bag that he was toting around. Tangem.
I need me a
Oh,
satchel. I love Tanner. He's awesome. I need me a satchel though, for sure.
Nice.
So how do you replace the patch?
the patch?
Is it like
the
Velcro?
Velcro patch.
Oh,
See, I feel
Oh.
like that's just
I would
gonna
lose that. I would lose
get destroyed pretty quickly.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I like the crossbody. I like the whole
Hmm.
Unless it's Lego. Maybe these are like studs, and then you just
Oh.
It's
flip
Velcro.
it. Is it
That
Velcro?
could be.
It does look like Velcro. What did you say
I
about
wish-
this foldable bag?
No, I like the crossbody.
Oh, the
I like
crossbody.
I like the print on it.
I wish they would let you zoom, like even on the insiders, when you're in your own thing. When you zoom, you can't. There's no multiple pictures. Like that's it. That's all you get to
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
Take a gamble on it or don't.
It almost looks like a bad Photoshop of it.
Right.
And when is this?
It might be
These are just in the
live.
reward center.
Mm,
They're live
right
now.
now already?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
4,000 points.
Is that a lot?
So it features a Bionicle, a Blacktron, and a Castle
Oh, okay.
patch. The other patches.
Mm-hmm.
Customizable.
Oh, there could be additional
Yeah.
patches in the future.
Oh, I see.
Maybe they'll have a pumpkin patch.
Now,
Get it?
don't
So
get him
see-
excited.
see what I
They
did
won't
there?
because they don't love me that much. They will not do that for me.
Pumpkin patch.
The Venator.
October guide. So
Oh.
I'm only getting that if it's double VIP.
yeah, I'm not getting anything on day one this time.
October 1st.
But we have this cool the mini Disney Palace.
What is this?
Of
It's for
Agrabah?
Aladdin.
Agrabah.
Yeah.
I could have
We got like a
no
Is that
minifig.
golden
I don't think there's a minifig.
Yeah, the Disney Castle had Mickey Mouse. This one doesn't have anything.
Man.
Nothing.
Oh.
Wow.
This is what Ben built.
Oh, pretty.
Yep.
How'd you like this build when you built
With
it?
the
I
outhouse.
really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed
For
the
the
outhouse.
pumpkin.
Listen, anytime Lego throws a toilet in there, I laugh every single time. I love it. I'm here for it every time. The outhouse, I was like, I was gonna buy it anyway, but that was like, that was the first thing my eyes were drawn to. If I'm being honest,
Yeah.
was the friggin' outhouse.
Oh,
I know.
this is coming.
Besides that one, I need to get the other ones.
That Viking Village looks cool too.
Yeah.
Ooh, that looks nice.
Is this displayed at the store?
Not yet. Not
Oh.
yet.
Oh, not yet.
Ideas.
Are those swirls like printed, you think, or stickers? Probably stickers.
Which
The
ones?
printed swirls, like on the
They look
wooden.
printed. When I was looking at the box the other day,
Right,
they
like-
look printed.
Oh,
It could be printed.
I like the smoke coming out of their chimney.
They're on like
That's
1x4s.
Yeah. That's nice.
The hoopy
The hoopty.
Hoopty.
Oh, the Hoover
Hoopty.
vacuum.
Hoover vacuum.
I gotta be honest, the price point for the pieces on this is skewed
Mm.
big time.
For
420.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Lego.
Interesting.
Is
Offer
it?
the
I wonder if
minifigures.
it's the color, because it's like
Could be.
Is
flat
it
A
silver.
pearlescent gray.
Is it a chrome? It's not
It's
a
a
chrome.
flat
It's like
silver.
a pearl. A flat silver.
That is a lot.
It almost looks like a mega construct set.
Oh.
Nutcrackers.
See, I another collection of mine are nutcrackers, believe it or not.
But
I'm not-
listen,
I'm not sure if that one's
that
a-
nutcracker
No, I don't
can't
like
crack
this.
no nuts. They shouldn't even put them in a
No.
picture. What this
They
gonna
would-
crack?
yeah.
Nothing.
They would
Now,
crack
one
the
thing.
Lego.
Put nuts in
This is
there.
false advertisement here.
That's
What is
right.
this?
That's right.
I'm saying they ain't cracking
Yeah.
nothing.
That's a good crack though.
Lies. That's a
I
great
think
crack.
it's,
Pick the Lego.
But they did. That's all false advertisement right there.
The
Ooh,
Venator.
look at that.
Are you getting the Venator, Harold?
He's waiting for a double
I'd say
V.
Oh,
one.
I see, I see.
Rumor has
I
it
always
there's
like
a double VIP in October. So
Did the computer hear me? Did I like Nutcracker? And suddenly there's like, what the heck
I
is
heard
this?
you. I heard you.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
That's so
It's always
crazy.
listening.
dun 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 dun. dun.
I also love millions of
This
dollars.
is cool.
Yeah,
That is really cool. I would 100% buy
Okay.
that.
I have the Fortnite
But
banana.
this is Lego's idea.
It's Lego ideas. Yeah.
How did they make the brain?
It's
Coral.
with these slopes.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
Very
I mean,
smart.
that's cool.
That's clever.
Like salmon.
That's very clever.
Yeah, it's nice.
That's cool.
I never did get that big maxi fig yet. But
Oh, me
I want to
neither.
get it.
That one's fun. It was fun build.
I
Fast
think this
build
is the
too.
same size as the maxi fig.
I think so.
It looks like it.
The maxi fig's the same size as Harry Potter and Hermione, right? Like those big
Mhm.
Harry Potter Hermione.
Mhm.
Was this from last week?
Yeah.
Yeah. This was from
Yeah.
last week. All right. Nice.
Oh, Lego. How I dream.
So, Ben, what are you up to this weekend?
Like I said, it's my weekend off. I'm
Relax.
not sure what I'm gonna do. Not sure.
Aren't those the best
Chilling
weekends? I
out.
have no plan.
Yeah, there's. I know.
Oh,
like,
oh no, you're not working.
I'm not working. I always tend to like fall into some random sort of project that I had no intention of doing. So that's probably
Yeah.
what's gonna happen tomorrow. What about you guys?
The boys might do a race, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So our middle guy, he's in cross country high school right now. So he's had a couple of meets. But I don't know about you guys for high school there, but they have to have volunteer hours here to graduate high school.
Yeah.
And so I'm telling
Okay.
him, just get it done earlier on in grade 9 if you can. Like we had to do ours at the end of high school, and now you actually have all 4 years to accumulate. And it's not a lot of hours, but just looking through websites, we found this local race event that if they need volunteers, it's a good 3 hours every event. But I feel like I want to try out their event first and see if they're a cult before I send my kids there and
Just in case.
volunteer
Not a bad
for
idea.
them.
Not
right?
a bad
That's what I
idea.
do.
So what is it, a 5K?
But yeah, it's a 5K. It's called Park Run, which actually started in 2004. I didn't know that. And it started in London, England, and now it's all over the world. So I'm
Oh.
sure you might also
wow.
have different
Hmm.
park runs depending on where your location is. And they just do.
And you said it's free.
It's free, and all they want
Nice.
is to get people out and enjoying.
Do you get bibs and everything? Is it
So
unofficial?
now I guess they've evolved over time that you get a QR code. So when you
Ooh.
register, you get a QR code that they scan, so that's technically your bib. And so I'm just gonna bring mine in a piece of paper, or you
But
can
then
have
how
it
do
your
you
phone.
run with your bib if it's
So their volunteers are the ones who scan it and unscan it.
after you cross the
I
finish
think
line?
so. So
okay.
you're probably a few seconds,
Oh,
a little
fancy.
bit off. But I know, like I was looking at their website, and they have like shirts and merch like that. But they also have like a wristband that you can have your QR code there, so that you can just, I guess, run
Oh,
with it.
nice.
I'm just gonna have my phone, but I just want to see how their routes like. I think I can
Are you
do a
gonna run
5K. I'm gonna run too.
They're gonna be
Nice.
they're just gonna
My
leave you in
kids
the- in
are
the
way
dust.
too fast for me, but I feel like I did leg day a little too hard a few days ago that I could barely walk the last couple of days. I did like a 5K this morning, and
Whenever Maria runs a race, she always picks out like the old lady and it'd be like, oh, I want to just beat her.
but now
Sounds
I'm
like an old lady
now
there.
I'm the old lady. I think like, oh yeah, no, I'm competitive.
Nah, you still got plenty of time.
How about you, Harold? What are you up to this weekend?
Tomorrow is the first day of Phil Fest, so a lot of like the local
Okay.
Filipinos are going out to like Mount Trashmore and have a festival there.
Trashmore.
Mount Trashmore.
Yeah,
Is
it's
it a
an
nickname?
interesting place. Apparently, it was like an old landfill. I don't know,
Oh,
Okay.
but it's like a huge community area, so
Okay.
I'm gonna check that out. I was supposed to go out shooting today, but traffic is
Shooting?
awful.
But you were sick.
Like shooting range? I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Okay.
Are you a good shooter? Because you weren't so good when you were doing the. Remember at Philly Brick Fest?
Again, those were foam bullets, Nick.
But you were like so professional.
We're all about the
He was. He had the
9mm 7x6 too.
Yes.
Ben, before we sign off, plug something. What do you want to plug?
We're gonna play April After Dark tomorrow night. We are live at 9:45 ish Eastern time.
That's an
Heavy on
interesting
the ish
time. How did you come up with 45?
because nobody could be on time. That's why it became 9:45.
There's like a
Was
floating
it supposed to be?
time.
Was it supposed to be 9?
It was supposed to be 9:30, and then every week without fail, Tacos would be like, "I'm gonna be late." Evan would be like, "I'm gonna be late," and I was like, "You know what? 9:45." And then they would be late, and I was like, "Can we just, if we're doing like a real show, can y'all just be on time?" Like,
You should tell them 9:30 and then tell everyone else 9:45.
that's why that's what I should have done. Or just show up on time because we're all grown ups. Like, no, but actually, like last week, everybody was on time, and I was like, "This is amazing." That's like the
Nice.
first time we've all been on time, and it was perfect.
Because Fred was coming on the show.
You know, we had to be a little professional, I guess. I don't need nobody to be on the show for me to be on time. And it was like, oh, we got somebody coming. It's like cleaning up the house before you have company over.
You have a guest coming. You gotta get all that all started.
All right.
But yeah, if you guys are not doing anything, come join us tomorrow night.
Yeah.
have a beverage or two.
Oh, 9.
Yes,
3 or 4.
absolutely. As many as you want. You're your own boss. Make your own choices.
They have like a song where it goes shot, shot, shot.
I know,
shot,
that
shot,
was
shot,
fun.
shot, shot.
We do.
Who made that? Was that you?
I made that. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the stuff like that's on the screen and stuff I've made. So
All the fun memes.
It's like you have a graphic designer and you wanted to come out, unless that was like us.
what's that?
You have a graphic designer within you just trying to come out.
I get like I'm learning a bunch of crap along the way. I'm not even gonna lie. Like stuff I never thought I was gonna learn, I'm learning. So,
Yeah.
it's not the best, but like it's a starting
No,
point.
it's
And
fun.
Yeah.
I can tweak it, like it's fun to learn it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
never knew I was going to.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start saying our goodbyes.
Yeah. So everybody who joined us tonight, special thanks to Shy Time, Cody, Brick Hive, Andrew Phillip, Emily Build It, and Fred Nuda, Jenny Bricks. I know, I want some hearts too, man. Thank
I
you,
wonder if you could
Bricks.
just do this. Will it happen if you do that?
Maybe. Jody, More, Holly Enough, Johnny G, Brick Babe, Whiskey, and YOLO. Thanks so much always for hanging out on your Friday nights with us. Until next week.
Oh, and thank you again for LegoFanBubba for
hanging out with us. And all that.
Oh, thank you guys so much for having me.
I think you broke the record for the longest stream too.
I don't know,
Is it?
It's my nature, I guess. It's my nature.
It's no 7 hours. But...
It's not 7
It's
hours.
not 7 hours though, but
See, I just babble. That's the problem. I just babble and babble.
But until next time. Merry Christmas and bye.
That was
Bye-bye.